Good door.
Why's my green screen all fucked up? That's kind of that wrinkle's gonna get on my damn nerves.
Oh my god.
What?
Jimmy with his fucking wrinkle getting on his nerves.
Look, I'm already looking at mine now, and it's like, all right, when can I get like those little stand up steamers and just?
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, this is terrible.
I knocked mine over the other day. It was just a shit show.
If I knock mine over, then I'm just gonna add it to the problems with this house. It's like if I just hit that and the whole wall just falls over, it's like okay, we got problems. Actually, that shook a lot more than it should have when I hit the wall.
Is my hair sticking up? What's it doing?
A little bit, just a little bit.
Well.
Wow.
Well.
I've been shook. Wait, did I say that out loud?
Yes.
Damn.
I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just gonna let you have that one. But since you want to bring it up,
okay, I'm hearing an echo somewhere. I gotta close Streamlabs real quick too.
Jimmy's such a girl.
My jungle love, yeah. Oh we, oh. Girl, I'd like to know you. All right, fuck it.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
I don't even know.
Wait. Why does it say I'm not streaming? Am I streaming? Are we live? Yeah, we live. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, we're live.
Everything else is saying that I'm not live, which is making me nervous. If anybody's out there on the internet and they're watching this, please let me know that I'm live. I can't believe it.
Don't let him know that he's loved. Don't feed into
not
his...
loved. I said live.
Oh, live.
I already know I'm not loved. I don't need it. I don't need that reiterated.
All right, as long as we're clear.
Damn.
Okay.
And then they go to, reiterate it that apparently I'm not loved.
Well, because I don't want your head to get all gassed up and people are like, oh, yeah, we love you.
It's already gassed up. It's filled with carbon monoxide.
Oh, my God.
Helium.
Wait, carbon, not carbon monoxide.
And helium.
Nope, just carbon monoxide.
Yo, I really hate that all three of us have different shades of green for our backgrounds.
I feel like Marcus is like using a filter or some shit because his shit is like mad green. His face is like it's like burnt sienna orange.
Is it? I've been trying to fix this.
Your shit is crazy bright. You are like jumping at me right now.
Again, I've changed rooms. I don't know what the fuck. I mean,
are you like fluorescent lights or something? Did you change the fuck?
Yo, this motherfucker
I changed houses.
Sienna.
See, now I'm fucking self-conscious.
You changed houses, but that shouldn't mean that you changed your filter on your computer.
No, that just means lighting situations have changed.
But I thought you took your light bulbs with you.
But the position is different.
Look at yourself on camera, man. You're like in another dimension.
You keep talking.
You are in another dimension.
Oh my God. See? Stop talking. I'm trying to fix this.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. All right, that looks better.
Shit.
I feel better now. That looks better. Right?
Like I'm talking to like a cartoon doing highlighters.
What the fuck? The hell's wrong with it now? You know what? See, y'all gonna make me hate y'all for real.
And
I'm trying my best.
And I can hear you twice for some reason.
I don't know why.
I don't know.
Maybe you should mute me.
I muted you in
Hold
Discord.
on. Am I muted? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you once now.
Oh yeah, I can hear you once now too.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So not only were you in like dual surround sound, you were in hypercolor also.
Wow.
Damn.
I swear, fucking haters.
I guess.
God. I hate all of you.
Oh, I know. I know.
You don't.
Is the camera
Yeah,
fixed?
it does.
Wait, the question is the camera fixed? Wait, now it's not even switching over
Which over to what?
To him.
because I changed the microphone.
What does the microphone have to do with the camera?
Because when it picks me up talking, it switches.
Oh.
Do you hear double me still?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh my god, you guys are the worst. Mute me in Discord or
Mute him in Discord.
Or mute fucking Hangouts. I don't know what to tell you.
I have muted you in Discord. I don't know what you did, but I was hearing you once. Now I hear you twice.
Again, new house, who this?
Wow. Wow.
Yes. The green spring. The shit. I can't even use words.
You can't even words right now.
I can't words right
Is
now.
it the new house? The new house is taking your words. Is that what it is?
It's
Because you seem to be blaming everything on the house.
Stealing my soul.
All that bright ass colors, your soul ain't going nowhere.
Oh my god. Well, I'm sorry. I like to be well lit.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing floaties.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna have to figure it out. Honestly, though, I am gonna have to figure it out. Though the setup isn't the same as it used to be. Like this light actually is like right on me. Damn. Wait. No, I don't like this. Not one bit.
What don't you like? What the fuck?
What Nino?
What?
He's taking my side.
Oh.
I don't like this. Not one bit.
Uh-oh.
I'm getting set up.
He's setting you up for the double cross.
Oh yeah, he is. All right,
You'll
so
be
let's
all
get
right.
these tweets out.
Hey, look at me, I'm Marcus.
Wow, chill, fam.
I'm gonna say what.
See.
Let me turn on all the lights in the house.
Damn.
Let me know when you guys are ready, because I'm like all over social media right now. Not
Say
even paying
what?
any view lines.
Say what?
So let me know when you guys are ready, because I'm all over social media right now. Like I'm not
So
even
am
paying
I.
attention to you guys.
I'm doing some pimpage right now.
Did you already tweet your top down titty selfie?
Oh no, I didn't.
Yeah, you should
come on
probably.
now.
Yeah, you should probably get up on that.
And get them hits.
Yeah, we need them. If only for my fragile ego.
Set forth your womanly ways.
Oh, my stomach. Oh, I got it good though. Hold on. Let me fix it. Let's fix it. Because I'm also wearing short shorts.
Oh my god. Save it for your Patreon followers.
I don't have a Patreon.
Damn, we should get a one.
You should get a Patreon.
Should get you a Patreon.
Oh my god.
Get them up there now.
That might look good.
All right.
That should look decent. I think this is good to go.
They look decent. And you know, it's business casual right now.
Who's business casual?
Anino.
Oh, Anino.
All right, so everything's been tweeted out. I'll let you finish. Make sure we have everybody. Sounds like my new washer and dryer in the background. can clean clothes.
Y'all can hear my dryer?
No, I think I hear mine.
Oh.
It's new. So one good thing that happened today.
I feel like I look fat, but I'm gonna go with this anyway.
I'm gonna check Instagram real quick, see if there's any new Instagram posts I haven't checked yet.
Wait, don't go just yet. I'll let you know what.
Okay. Right. Just sit here patiently. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Wait, is this copyrighted?
Who knows? Twitch.tv/MajorLinux.
I mean, we've only known each other for like a year. It's just like, Twitch.tv/Major.
All right.
Seems like I finished cooking just in time. That's right, Black Kev. Just getting ready to start the show. Can I check Instagram now?
Yes, go.
Okay.
Go with Instagram.
Go with Instagram.
But I got a gut, so I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, let me refresh it because I think it. Damn. Okay.
There you go.
Damn.
Damn.
I'm going to have to screenshot this one. Save it for later.
Ain't that a bitch?
If I had glasses to readjust.
But I look fat.
Hands on the table, Marcus.
Hands on the
you
table.
still couldn't see them. They're on the table, but you can't see them.
No, I think
just kind of stream like that, do the podcast like this.
Yes.
Just hands
up. Yep.
I feel like you would know if I was doing that over here. You would know.
I would know.
I mean, hold on. Yeah, you'd see that.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, your show's doing this.
Yeah, you'd see that. I mean, see, at this point, it's like, do I practice? Like, just like, all right, look, I could just move the wrist.
No, I can see it in your eyes because one of your eyeballs is gonna cut in like this.
Oh yeah, they're like, yeah, okay, gotcha. Yeah, that O face.
When you get
that
that
O face
going,
will give it away.
When you get that flicker going, I'm like, oh yeah, okay, you down.
Yeah,
y'all are hilarious.
All right. So, should we start the show, ladies and gentlemen?
Lord knows.
Let's do it. Oh, y'all waiting for me?
I mean, at this point,
I should have shown my tattoo more.
So
what's good, everybody?
They gotta pay for that.
Marcus Summers, aka MajorLinux, MajorsHouse.com, and we're here on episode 14 of Notcho Friends podcast, Titty Meat 2. Titty Meat: The Return.
I think I can do better.
I can't remember what Amino had named it yet.
Oh shit! Yeah, I sure forgot he did give it a name. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. Actually, it was not too far. It was not too far away from what I was thinking.
Oh.
What? Damn it!
Damn. Take two.
Do it.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Mark Summers, MajorLinux, MajorsHouse.com, and it's time for episode number 114. Call myself.
No, you didn't.
I did.
No, you didn't catch yourself.
I didn't at all.
5, 4.
Come on, stop, mi amigos.
Pause.
Remember
what show you're on, damn it.
Yeah, because it's not like I've done mine in like 2 going on 3 weeks now. It's episode number 14. I almost did it again. I caught myself.
I thought you was gonna be better than me. What?
All right. What should I go again?
What?
Y'all should do it together. Y'all should do it together.
That won't work.
Yes. Oh God. Yeah. But the chemistry though, the chemistry is there.
Is it though?
About to find out.
We're about to find out.
I'm about to see some chemistry.
I'm trying. Okay, there we go.
And by chemistry, I mean a slow burning dumpster fire.
Oh my god.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Major. Oh no, you say Marcus Summers first.
See, just what's good, everybody? It's your boy Mark Summers, MajorLinux, MajorsHouse.com, and it's time for episode number 14 of the Notcho Friends Podcast. Episode number 14, that's right. It's the seventh episode of the show. And of course, it's time for Titty Meat to make its return. You have to say something. There we go.
Something.
Yeah, just
that was a round of applause.
Tapping it, bought
it. Tap, 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 tap. Bongos.
That's what we call a round of applause.
Oh my god. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's Titty Meat 2. Dairy Boogaloo.
There it is.
Dairy Boogaloo.
Dairy Boogaloo.
Is that what we agreed to?
That's not what we agreed upon. That's what Anino said it should be.
Yeah.
Dairy Boogaloo?
Dairy Boogaloo.
Yeah.
I mean, I was going to say electric Boogaloo, but dairy works too, I guess.
Black Kevin.
The Dragon Balls were collected.
Yeah, Dairy Boogaloo.
Again, check the Instagram. Check the Instagram.
Oh, I don't think Black Kevin follows me on the gram.
You should follow her on the gram.
Do it, man, because she's gonna demand Instagram responses every 2 days.
Black Kevin has actually been communicating with me on a consistent basis that makes me feel pretty good.
Right on schedule.
I caught that.
It is actually.
And I caught one of them. I'm gonna say if you follow her on Instagram, if you were thirsty, she'll quench your thirst.
You make it seem like my Instagram.
Speaking of thirsty.
Speaking of thirsty, my refrigerator is broken, so nothing is cold in there.
No more Diet Cokes?
No more of that.
My Instagram isn't that bad.
For the past week, every time I drank a Diet Coke, I couldn't help but taste the special. I had to make sure that I didn't mix it into the Diet Coke.
Man, you pickled yourself is what you did.
Ooh, man, that was an interesting 2 days.
Can we rewind real quick? My Instagram is not bad.
Nobody said it was bad. I said it will quench your thirst. It's not bad at all. That's not bad.
Oh yeah, it ain't bad. That ain't bad.
That's not
that
bad.
ain't bad.
We had this conversation, I think 7 episodes ago.
Oh, Black Kevin does not have the gram.
Oh.
I don't know if you can see it on my.
I'm gonna say you're missing out
on my Twitch thing.
I mean, I could hold on.
My Twitter.
Hold on, I got you.
Oh my god.
I got you right now. There you go. Whoa! I don't know who this Becky was. Could we wait? No. These are all fully clothed women. No.
I think it'll make more sense to just screen share it.
I mean, I gotta find it first. You're right.
Damn, how many people you follow? Shit, I just posted that shit.
Man, look, it's crazy out here.
It's crazy in these streets.
There we go. And let's see if I can remember how to do screen share.
Oh my god. It's not that. I don't even know. Whatever.
There it go. There it go. I mean, outside of like the minifigs and like the one screen. What is that? It's a picture of wine and God of War. How's that going, by the way?
God of War, I finished it.
Oh.
My question is this: who the hell is this other high-heeled gamer? This imposter.
Wait, there's another one?
Oh yeah.
Is it without the duh?
Yeah, just high-heeled gamer.
Okay, hold on.
Whoa. Cause my name is copywritten.
It's Lindsay Hope.
Oh, get her.
Apparently she plays Fortnite.
My thing is copywritten.
Damn, follow for follow. Ooh, you thirsty. That's thirst. That's Twitch thirst.
Get her.
That's Twitch thirst.
Get up.
Don't do that here. I followed one model and there was a drastic change in gram suggestions. Yeah, I try not to. If somebody's going to post Instagram posts of models, I'll just look at them. I won't follow. It's not like,
she only had one post.
Yeah, she plays. We should all play with her in Fortnite.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if she plays on PC. No, she probably plays.
Oh, you see how she had to put High Heel Gamer 1?
Damn. Savage. All right. So, Titty Meat 2. We are back. 14 episodes. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Last week we hit 400 total listens. Again, I like to, commend us on our success because, without everybody who's listening live and on whatever podcatcher of your choice, we wouldn't be here. I would definitely be demoralized. It was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm not doing this.
Like, fuck it, I quit.
Twice as many. No, actually more than twice. Because she was going to end at 6. Then on the 7th episode, she showed up like... Fuck. Well, actually, it was her 6th episode when she showed up with just everything all hanging out. She technically quit at 5. It was like, I'm not showing up for 6. They ain't paid me for 6.
She showed up with special guests.
She did.
She came in as a super group.
Well, I mean, I had to make up for lost time.
Being mom of the year and shit.
Yeah, because I was spending time with my kids. I think I took them to the movies. I think it was.
Yeah, the Avengers, the sad, depressing movie that you should never take a kid to see.
They got to learn about life somehow.
So you die when somebody snaps your face. Oh, wait. Did I just spoil it? I feel like if you're covering it on fucking ABC News, that's not a spoiler. When Reddit is banning half of a subreddit. Wow. I feel like it's not a spoiler.
It's twice as many podcasts as HHG predicted. Yes, it is.
No.
Yes, it is.
It's not. It's more than half.
Yeah, more than half. It's more than half. That's
what we were discussing. She said 6, didn't even show up for the 6th episode. Technically, I thought it was over.
She didn't show up for the Swan song. Turns out that me and Marcus' episode was number 1, number 2?
And that's what's up. Episode number 6 was the most listened to episode. It still is.
I hate you guys.
It still is. And Anino's is number 2.
Shouts out to Anino for number 2.
No, yours is number 2.
Number 2.
So Lewis has banned me from drinking and podcasting.
Why? No, this can't be a thing.
Yeah, he was like, so you can't podcast and drink anymore.
Why?
What?
Between falling asleep.
Okay.
All
right, that's an infraction. Yeah, I can see
we woke you up, so that's fine.
We did.
Live on screen.
And then
I watched your brain literally shut down in front of everybody.
And then going, I did. And then he was like, the best part is that you woke up and then started laughing because everybody else was laughing. But he was like, your laugh clearly states that you have no idea what everybody else is laughing at.
What's so funny?
And then because I went ham on the Art Institute, which I have an update.
Which happened immediately after waking you up the first time.
Yeah.
Because we thought you were gone.
Which really makes me wonder how you are in the mornings if somebody wakes you up and you're ringing the doorbell or some shit.
Oh no, I'm cranky in the mornings. Nobody in.
Go to the door strapped.
So come to find out, the Art Institute is actually closing down.
Whoa!
What?
Whoa!
Yes. Yeah. So the Art Institute is closing down.
Like for good?
The Durham and the Charlotte one, yes.
Damn.
Wow.
So
can colleges do that?
So here's my thing. Y'all didn't see this coming months ago. yeah, I had no clue that you guys were gonna close down all of a sudden. Like it was the overnight
Thanos,
thing.
Like, college Thanos must have snapped us some shit.
Pretty much.
All right, let's count the Thanos references in this podcast. All right, we're on 2 now.
Yeah. So it kind of screwed my baby up because there are no colleges accepting applications for 2018 fall registration.
Oh shit.
So what's my kid gonna do now? Thank you, Art Institute.
And go to AT.
She's gonna live in my house for another year. That's what she's gonna do.
You need your job.
I can't even. So she applied. She's going to apply to ECU and NC State.
Okay.
Okay.
I was too lazy to apply to NC State.
The spring for 2019 deadline is also off, Anino. So the next coming application is for fall 2019.
Well, let's hope she gets into NC State. That way we have more reasons to see you. Bring out a Goldsboro, put you in Raleigh. You drop your baby off at school, and then we can just go for like hilarious shenanigans. Yes. I vote on NC State's campus.
Let's do it.
No, not there, because I want your kid. I don't want Jenna to get kicked out. So we have to do it somewhere else. We can go to Duke.
Whatever.
Kids do.
She will disown me in a heartbeat.
I mean, let's face it, the stories you've told about your kids and you, it wouldn't be that far off, though.
It really wouldn't.
Do I don't look like her. That's not my...
Yeah, that's pretty much how she would do me. She'd be like, I don't know this woman.
I'm black. She's Hispanic. Look, I don't know what the hell's going on.
Word. Where Joseph is like yelling at people for not knowing who I am.
Damn.
Yeah, I took him to the pool today, and there was like a break so the adults could swim and stuff. And the lifeguard was like, "Hey, how you doing?" And he's like, "I'm doing good, thank you." And she was like, "Is this your mom?" And he was like, "Yeah, you don't know who she is."
Motherfucker, she's internet famous.
And that's what happened. The lifeguard was like, "No," and he was like, "That's the high heel gamer. She's internet famous." And I was like, "Oh, stop!"
Yes, that's right. That's right. I've done the same damn thing.
So I was like, no. So I was like, I'm sorry. He thinks everybody knows me. And Joseph looked at me. He goes, "Everybody does know you." And I was like, oh.
Again, when waiter, just random ass waiters are showing up. Wait, are you the high heel gamer?
Happened once.
Yes.
Just once. So I've got one that's trying to disown me and one that's like, look who she is.
Damn that. Look. You're like, oh, you don't know who I am? Google me.
Google.
I'm Googleable.
I am Googleable.
I'm Googleable.
I am Googleable.
We are Googleable now.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, we are.
Damn right. We pop up in the Bing search now.
Oh shit. Yo, we arrived. We here.
We here.
Black Kevin, how you gonna do me like that? That I'll admit. It's all...
Exactly. Because she knows we keep count. She knows we keep count. She's not going to tell us of the others. She's not going to do it.
You gonna say hi? No.
Word.
Well, they could kind of see you.
So the one who's saying that she's internet famous don't want to be internet famous with his mom? Okay.
Okay, that's
say
fine.
Hi. Just put your hand in.
I mean, there's room to hop on this train.
No,
they're not gonna just wait.
See, he knows not to compete with the ego of someone who's internet famous.
Pterodactyl arms. Come on. Give me your nice hand then. I'm an amp.
Wait, who is that? That doesn't sound.
That's
Oh, it's Jenna. Hey, Jenna.
I'm an
They're saying hi,
amputee.
Hi. She says hi. Oh, well, you guys heard. Hey, that's your hand. They saw your hand.
Hi.
Yeah, they did.
Hello. How are you?
How are you?
Give me 5. No.
What the hell was that?
I don't know.
Stop singing.
How can I help you?
We're trying to get listeners.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Huh?
I want $10 million. You
can't help you. Can't help you.
I'm taking your family.
Taking my what?
Family.
Take my family. Go ahead.
Take my wife, please. Heyo.
I mean, you already abandoned me today.
I did not abandon you.
You abandoned me.
I did not abandon you.
Let's hear the story.
I did not abandon you.
Let's hear the story.
Yes.
You went out
hear it.
and had fun.
I
left me home to suffer for
First
3
of all,
hours.
3 hours. I was gone for
that's
like
very
long
high hill
time.
You
gamers.
were gone from like
3
12
hours
to
is a long
10.
We
time.
didn't leave at 12. We left at 1.
Okay, 2 hours.
Okay, you was alone
That's
for
still a
2
long
hours.
That's
time.
still a long time.
She's
was
like 100
abandoned.
years old.
I was abandoned.
You was not abandoned because I asked you if you wanted to come with me and you said no.
Damn.
Gave me no choice and abandoned me.
Damn.
Damn.
I did not abandon
You didn't even give me an option. You could have like invited me out.
I didn't. Oh my God, you're fucking a snake. Get over here. I'm gonna snake
Oh, she done
you
whooped
on
out the
live
chinclata.
TV.
I'm joking.
That's what that is.
It's
Right?
not your friend's
That's it.
podcast where you get abandonment and abuse.
Take it back. I said I did not abandon you.
Cat,
Can we
you
start
are a
saying
mother. You can throw that flip flop with English.
You can't leave me alone for 2 hours instead of like chilling with me.
Can we sell chinclatas?
You can throw
Yo,
that flip flop like Mjolnir. You know that, right?
I'm about to. I'm a boomerang that shit. Just
Just
throw
like-
it
yeah,
at
like
her
I said.
wait for it to come back for me.
Motherfucker be like wanted and shit.
Seriously, whip it around a corner.
You
Start
better
taking
stop before
fools
you
out.
drop my damn.
I'm holding it. It's fine. It's cool.
Oh my God, Jana! I swear to God, people are gonna watch me beat your ass.
Yes,
Hold on.
hits. Hits.
No,
Do
that
it.
hits. That hits.
Let's go.
Ah!
My green screen's about to come down because my 17-year-old is.
It's not gonna come down. I'm holding it.
Let it go.
Put your hand against me.
But if she lets it go, it'll fall.
Yeah.
I feel like you're setting her up.
It's almost like we love each other.
It's a
It's
setup.
almost like we
It's a
love each
trap.
other. Get out.
Is this about to be the first Nacho fans blooper reel? If that green screen comes down on your head, I'm gonna die
Look
laughing.
at her-
I'll tell you
look
right
at her
now.
loving
It's gonna
me.
be over.
This is her loving me.
Aw.
Is that what it is? Is that what it is?
Yes.
Are you
No.
threatening her with a flip flop in the other hand?
If you feel like you're in danger, squeeze her hand once.
Yes. Cat's like,
She's not.
you gonna love me today. You gonna love me
You
today.
gonna love today.
You gonna learn
You gonna
today.
love today.
You want to see my hand? This is my hand.
She is so special.
Her hand's a selfie stick.
Yay.
Her hands are Captain Hook Claw?
She doesn't want to get close to me. She's tapping me, going, "I love you."
Well, she does.
Good.
Eat you with a damn selfie stick.
Selfie
Jesus
sticks.
Christ.
I'm the greatest.
Go away.
I'm the best.
They'll be with me at the 12-hour marathon. That'll be fun.
How are we gonna? Oh wait, never mind. I was about to say how are we gonna do a show. Oh, we could do a show.
Oh, we gonna do
We
a
could
show.
do a
Oh,
show.
we gonna do a show.
We gonna do a show.
Speaking of which, we should probably go into that.
And I say, yeah, and I say, up, down, up, down, up, down. It's all doing sweet.
They can hear you.
I don't
Oh.
Damn.
And I can say that. Woo.
Oh,
We even got out. Ooh.
oh.
I'm surprised her brother's not in here. Joseph, Joseph's all about the camera.
Just
This-
watching
That
it
dude
go.
would slide in. It's
Watching it
like
go.
fucking risky business and
Slide in,
Word.
no shirt on, be like,
Da, 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 da,
"What's
da.
up, ladies?
Hey there, how y'all doing, ladies of the internet? How you doing?
Yeah, how y'all doing? How y'all doing today?
Y'all can catch me on my mommy. She's internet's famous. Catch me on her Instagram doing this.
I love
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
I love you too. God.
God.
Aw.
God. Whatever.
Mommy and daughter love.
Whatever.
Anywho, speaking of marathons and shows and shit, we're doing Saturday. We'll be back at the nest for another 12-ish hour marathon.
Did you take anything
I
out
thought
of
we
the
were going to a
dishwasher?
monster truck rally.
Did you take
No,
anything out of
that's
the
Sunday,
dishwasher?
Sunday, Sunday.
Sunday.
But yes, we are doing a 12-ish hour marathon for Extra Life, a gaming-based charitable organization that's part of the Children's Miracle Network. Hey, I could use my stream deck for this. You can go sign up, extra-life.org. Hit the button again. There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, raising funds.
You know what I just realized? You didn't introduce us.
I didn't.
No, you
Like
didn't.
an hour in.
Welcome to the MajorLinux show, everybody.
I mean,
oh,
Seriously.
FYI,
wow.
that's how Lewis gave us the shout out. Let me
Wait.
just express to you how Lewis shouted us out, and he was like, "You can catch Marcus's podcast, Notcho
Wow. Wow.
And I was listening,
I don't want
and
that
I
kind
was
of
like,
heat. I don't want that heat. I don't want that
And-
heat.
And then
Words,
further,
son.
and then
Words,
further
son.
down, listen. Then further down, he was like, "Oh, and his co-host, the High Heel Gamer, and J2."
Wow. I wish I could
No.
just like walk away, but there's a wall here. This is awkward.
Yeah. Everybody, welcome to the Majorette show.
This is hella awkward.
Major and the Majorette.
Boy.
Majorette's over here.
Lewis,
I can't
No.
walk away from that. I don't know where to go.
Nowhere
Like,
to go, Technicolor.
None.
Lewis did
Chill.
me dirty. He hurt my feelings with that because I'm like, damn, Lou, like.
Damn.
And then it was like further down the line, he was like, "Oh yeah," and his co-host, Jay Dukes and the High Heel Gamer. Like,
Yeah, those two. Those are the
By the way.
other ones. The other ones.
By the way,
Got nothing to do with that. Nothing at all.
Oh.
I know you slipped him a
man.
20. I know you slipped Lewis a 20.
I've been busy buying a house. I'm broke as shit. I ain't got no fucking money. I had to buy
Word.
new damn water
Mar-
heater today.
Word,
Marcus is
Word,
Lionel
Anino.
Richie, and you two are Commodores.
Word, Anino. We are the. He is
Guess
Diana
what that is?
Ross. He is Diana Ross, and we're the Supremes.
Wow.
That's all that
is.
That's
Let's
it.
give me some big hair now.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah.
Wow.
Just
He's like the '80s rapper, and we're just the two backup dancers with the matching pants.
Damn.
That's what we are, with the matching haircuts.
We are.
That's what we are.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go with a reference I know. I'm Beyonce, y'all Destiny's Child.
That's
Fuck
that
yeah.
bullshit.
Word.
Seriously,
Fuck yeah.
fuck out of here with that. Katy
Word.
Perry,
Stop.
Katy Perry, her Super Bowl shark.
I'm the
Wait,
left
no.
shark. I'm the left shark.
No,
Yeah, because you're
can
the famous one.
Wait, I want to be fucking Missy Elliott though.
Oh man, no, Cat is left shark because she's the famous one.
But I want to be Missy Elliott.
No, because Missy Elliott didn't have. No, you Katy Perry. We the sharks. I like that.
But I want to be Missy Elliott.
I'm the
You
left
gave
shark.
Missy Elliott because you're Katy Perry.
Damn it. I really want to be Missy Elliott. This
Nope,
one
you're Katy
now.
Perry.
Nope,
Katy Perry,
you are.
embrace it. You earned that.
Yep. Congrats.
I don't know how I earned
Leader,
it.
leader.
Reader.
Oh my
It's the
god.
Marcus show, and by the way, there's two other fools with them.
Jeez, man.
Katy Perry rode a giant lion mech. Oh yeah, I remember that shit. Super Bowl was fucking weird as fuck. Anywho, I have here with me the High Hill Gamer, the Oprah of the nerd world.
The backup dancer. I'm just the backup dancer.
Again,
folks.
I'm just gonna say that one, you introduced the show. You introduced it twice. I could let you introduce it a third time for the second titty meet. We also have Glenn Quagmire himself, J Dukes, aka Nine Guts.
Yes, right shark to y'all though.
Oh my god, Lewis, I know you're
That's that
listening.
bullshit.
So I love it when podcasts talk about, hey, if so and so is listening, Lewis, I know you're listening.
Yeah,
you gotta
Lewis.
fix this, man.
Yeah.
Word, Lewis.
You gotta fix this. I'm in so much trouble right
It's
now.
over.
Word. Lewis did me dirty.
And for those who are also listening to the podcast, you can catch us live each and every Wednesday night at 8:30-ish p.m. over at twitch.tv/MajorLinux. Not because I'm the top guy.
Yes.
It's just because I'm doing all the turning of the knobs and sliding
The
of the
top
sliders.
No, see?
We're the bottom bitches.
Yep.
I'm over here. I'm just here just trying to make sure everybody else looks and sounds great.
Yes, boss. I'm gonna get your luggage for you.
Wow.
Yes, master.
Don't you worry about a thing, boss. Let me get them bags.
This feels so awkward.
After that, we gonna go down to the old fishing hole.
Oh my god. I can't right now. I can't even.
Asa polished the shoes, and Asa got dinner ready for tomorrow, master.
We gonna make sure them shoes nice and spick and span for you.
You know, it's telling that Kat went black instead of Latina for that one.
Yeah. Captain.
I mean, we all know she is black, so that's what
I'm half. Yes, I am half and half.
I was going to
Half
embrace you
and
as full.
half.
I was going to embrace you as full black, even though nobody else will.
Well, I mean, it's a little difficult for me to be full black.
I mean, not if you believe in your heart of hearts, you can be full black.
I thought
I
somebody
mean,
said
Rachel
the same shit to
Dolezal-
Rachel Dolezal.
Yeah, like Rachel Dolezal does it. How come you can't? You closer
Somebody-
than she
Somebody
is.
told her that same shit, and she believed it.
She
Well,
believed
I
it.
mean,
She became black until someone
Like-
found her ass out.
I can be anything I want to be.
She bought the potato salad to the cookout.
Seriously.
It's like, wait, who did this?
Yeah, and why the raisins in it?
Who
I
did
mean-
it?
I like my half and half. I like my fitty.
She could just flip it with like a switch.
My fitty. Fitty.
So I was sent a picture today, or I was
It
tagged in
wasn't
a
me.
picture. I was tagged on a picture on Facebook from Aaron, kind of doing
Oh
a
yeah,
role reversal.
I saw that.
And of course, like, I mean, I don't know why she did it. I don't know. But I was like, well, of course, the cops joined in the little barbecue after, writing the ticket to the black woman for calling 911 when
Yep.
it was an emergency. Like,
Yep.
That's what happened there.
I saw that. I laughed. It was funny.
Yeah, I thought it was
Oh
hilarious.
my
Oh,
goodness.
no, I'm turning up volumes and things. Yeah, so we here. It's a numbered episode again. I'm in my new house. So the fuck?
It's all green.
De facto.
What does it mean when what?
What does it mean when someone's de facto prime minister?
De facto?
Yeah.
Fucking find on Google that
I
shit.
can't. I turned off the internet because you're doing the phone.
Wait. Are y'all rationing out internet right now?
Yeah. So I don't have to. De facto.
Let me.
So I have Google Wi-Fi now, and I can tell Google Wi-Fi which device to prioritize.
Oh. Yeah, we're siphoning off. So I haven't cut out yet. So
Yeah, well, you didn't cut out. Well, you cut
That's
out at the
true.
beginning
She hasn't
of
frozen.
last
De
week,
facto.
but you were there for the rest of it.
Whether by right or not, or an adjective denoting someone or something that is such an.
why? Why do you need to know this?
Because a character in the game I like is de facto prime minister.
Oh,
So a de facto one party.
I'm just destined to be interrupted every podcast because
Wait,
you and your
Wait,
brother.
what's she talking about now?
De facto prime ministers. Leave my
Is she
cube alone.
playing Nino Cooney?
No, she was.
Doesn't that mean like a stand-in? Almost like a.
Oh, I don't know. What does it mean?
They're like not really.
Just close out of it.
Well, they asked, and I wasn't reading it.
Like, it basically means that they are.
That they are that.
Yeah, a de facto one
okay.
party system. Actual.
Oh,
de
Then why
facto.
the hell don't you just say a one-party system instead of tacking on?
because people are weird.
It's a
It's
dictionary.
a de facto.
Everything.
Everything works?
Like apparently I'm the de facto leader of this podcast. Is that what we're saying?
That's what that is. Yes,
That's exactly what it is.
You're the de facto leader and host
Yeah.
and overseer
Of this podcast.
Look, we just putting words in people's mouths, bro.
Of the Nacho Friends podcast, starring Major Linux and the Majorettes.
I love that.
That's the new title.
Starring Major Linux and the Majorette.
Hey, my ass.
You're gonna become Nutella.
Okay.
Put that on a shirt.
Wait, who's gonna become Nutella?
Okay.
Look at the size of this thing. That's what she said.
Nutella's delicious.
I've not had Nutella.
Oh man, Nutella's some good stuff.
You're getting in the podcast with me. Oh my
With a jar
This
of
is what
Nutella.
comedic effect. Don't read too much into it.
This is my child, everybody.
Yo, that's like thick
I already
ass
did.
chocolate. I don't
I mean,
know if
that's
I
a-
want
Not because of the
that.
Nutella.
No, it's hazelnut and chocolate.
It's hazelnut and chocolate.
Right?
Yeah,
This is my
I don't know
second-
if
But I don't-
want that.
My second born, the only girl.
Mistakes have been made.
Oh my. Here, take the lid.
Mistakes have been made.
Take that on me.
Oh, she's great.
shit.
Yeah.
Mistakes have been made.
Oh shit.
I can't even.
And who eats Nutella by the spoonful? I mean, it's a
I mean,
spread.
don't you eat peanut butter like that?
I mean,
Fair.
good call.
Like, isn't Nutella like a substitute for peanut butter?
I mean,
That's how I looked at it.
it's hazelnut and chocolate, right? Hazelnut and chocolate?
Yes, hazelnut
Yeah.
and chocolate.
Hazelnut and chocolate. So, I mean,
So
I actually have a picture with like a really big jar of Nutella.
could it not just be like hazelnut butter?
Ew.
It's not as smooth as peanut butter. Whatever she had in that jar looked hella smooth.
It was smooth.
Like it looked smoother than peanut butter.
Comedy.
But did she just come making a shot about poverty?
I don't even know.
got something to say?
Look, there's my picture of me with the biggest jar of Nutella ever. Look at the size of that thing.
It looks
Why are you trying-
dirty.
why are you
It's
trying to
why you
lick
trying-
that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cause why not?
It says Nutella.
Nut. Duh. Don't you lick nuts?
No.
No.
Oh, I lick nuts.
No.
No.
That's a big no.
That's a negatory.
Oh.
No.
Negative.
Gotcha.
Nah.
Understood. Is it just me? Just
Nope.
me. Just me. Am I the only one that licks nuts?
I mean, in this podcast, sure.
You be it.
Yeah, like where do we go from this? It's like,
Well, thanks for joining the podcast, everybody.
yeah.
Make sure you tune in next week into more debauchery.
So Jimmy, I happened to catch as in going down the pipe, it's not sweet. Oh. Man, that was really out of context. Like,
It really
reading that
was.
after what we talked about. It's terrible timing there, Nino. I'm so sorry. Anywho,
It is. The nuts that I lick are not sweet. That's correct. Oh, is that not what we're talking about?
I don't know where to go.
That's what she said.
But yeah, I don't even know how to make this into a transition. Jimmy, today I've seen you've had Twitter woes.
Oh,
Twitter woes. What happened on Twitter?
wait. What do you mean? What's going on?
So apparently somebody you were trying to follow within the games industry preemptively kept you from following her.
Yeah,
What?
yeah. I was I guess block botted / insta blocked by someone who I was just trying to I was trying to follow the story about the Guild Wars 2 firing of their narration their I guess their lead narrator, and I was just trying to follow that and see what was going on. Come to find out I was insta blocked.
Why?
Well, I'm a shitlord apparently. I don't know.
I mean,
You know?
so like I looked at it, and when you had posted, I went to check just to see if I was, and I wasn't.
Uh-huh.
But then when Anito had mentioned, and by the way, I'm only bringing this up because Anito asked me to. And he actually did allude to it in chat about an hour ago. Apparently, so the whole thing with the Insta block thing is, and from what I've learned, is that if there is one person that somebody has an issue with, they tend to block a lot of people in a list that may be associated with that person. Even tangentially, like you may not have said anything, you may not have been agreeing with their views, you just happen to follow the person.
I never heard of this person and I was blocked.
Well, I'm not talking about that person. I'm talking about like whoever they blocked.
Oh.
Whoever the initial person was.
Oh.
Well, you may have been following that account and they blocked you too. Just because you were following the account.
Oh man. I think that's kind of petty.
I mean, to see it from both sides, like on your side, it is very petty. Because that's like I looked at it like mass surveillance and how they can draw a conclusion on a person based off of metadata. It's like, look, just because I Google bombs does not mean I'm a bomb maker. Please don't send the FBI to my house. Or just because I looked up, hey, Afghanistan does not mean I travel to and from Afghanistan and I'm a radicalized Muslim. Like, no, that's not what this is.
Oh my God.
Stop. But that's what it seems like, because like you may have been associated with an account that they blocked. They went and just figured that, oh, you must be aligned with them because you're following. Well, no, he tweeted a funny thing that was not like, well, everything is technically political if you think about it, but he tweeted a funny thing. I follow because I figured he may have funnier jokes. Mm-hmm. But come to find out, he is a shitlord. And I forgot that I followed this guy back in 2012. So whatever. And now I got blocked. Like Anito was pointing out that he got blocked by I Need Diverse Games, which, Anito is advocating for diversity in games and stuff like that. So it was weird. He was blocked because when he told me it, show like, that doesn't make sense. Why would you? Like, you only heard of this group and the person who created it like 2 days ago. How were you blocked? Like, I've known about it for a while, but like, I believe like it came up in conversation. He just found out about like Cypher of Tier, who started I Need Diverse Games. So he went to go follow the accounts and found out he was blocked. So I want to say it was about like a month ago. I was in their Discord and I found out about like the block. So not blockchain as in Bitcoin, but like a blockchain where they block one person and everybody who's associated with that person. Which, again, from your end seems very shitty, but from their end, because they feel like whoever is following this shitty-ass motherfucker on Twitter must also be a shitty-ass person, which 99% of the time, or I'd say 90% of the time is true. But, like, if you're, like, if it was a game developer...
See, the thing is that I do follow a couple of shitty people on Twitter because, I mean, shit, I follow the president on Twitter.
Yeah, no.
I mean...
I didn't even follow 44. Like, nah, I don't even need that smoke.
I follow 45 because I'll tweet directly at him. Granted, he won't read it because he's too full of himself or whatever, but, I mean...
I don't even need that kind
is there, I mean, if that's the blockchain that I'm a part of, then I guess that's it, whatever, man.
They block everybody who's following the president.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, I just can't do this. Nah. Damn.
Yeah, I blocked that fool.
But
because I go looking for the outrage, for the rage. No. Just give me a reason.
You're weird.
You should come live in my house. If you want rage, come live here.
You're weird. Damn, very, very weird.
Oh my god. So, was there any more you wanted? So that was a Twitter part of it. Was there anything else you wanted to discuss? I know Nino may or may not have something. I don't know.
I mean, the whole debacle about that, right, was I don't know. I don't know if it's like a matter of how you would have read it, or how you would have interpreted it or whatever. But anyway, the dev, her name is what was her name? Jessica Price. Okay. She writes this really long Twitch thread, basically talking about what it means to be what it means, the mechanics of narrating an NPC. You know, about how to kind of create a personality without giving it too much personality, so that players can interpret it a certain kind of way, or something to that effect, right? It was really long, very insightful, and very detailed, and very well written, you know. And but then a Twitch streamer by the name of Deroir, Deroir, he comes in, right, and from my interpretation, he had responded to her. Basically, he congratulated her for writing such a really nice piece, and then he kind of put his feedback on kind of the way he saw things going a little bit. He thanked her for the piece again, but then after that, she kind of took it to a place where she felt that he was telling her how to do her job. You had to read it. You had to read it yourself and, like, you know, come up with your own take on it. But they end up going to a really big back and forth, you know, to a whole, you know, oh, he's telling me I do my job. He's mansplaining my job to me, and all this, that, and the third. And the way that I read it, you know, I read it in such a way where he was just trying to, like, to have a conversation about it. I mean, yeah, he offered some feedback that wasn't asked for, but, you know, but personally, I don't think he was trying to tell her how to do her job. You know, he was just like, you know, offering like another insight to it. But it's really up to whoever wants to read the Tildeer version of that, and they can come up with their own conclusions about that. So that whole thing ended up being getting blown out of proportion, and it got to the point to where her and one of her colleagues ended up getting fired for it. You know, because she went from because she went from attacking the initial guy to basically attacking everybody. You know, calling people sexist and all this, that, and the third for daring to, you know, to disagree, I guess. You know,
oh my god.
And I'm having a hard time kind of putting it all together and kind of playing it, but you have to, like, read the streams for yourself and kind of you know, get yourself caught up. But it was a whole mess, you know. And I just wanted to follow her to see if I could, you know, kind of get a little bit more insight on where she was coming from. Unfortunately, I was blocked. So, you know.
No matter how well.
But yeah, it was a.
Comments, it was so intrusive. Why was it intrusive if he's just giving a different point of view?
You know, and the thing about that was, like, you know, I get that, I get where Neil's coming from about it being intrusive, but at the same time, if you don't want to, and I see, I don't know how to put this, you know, without sound like I'm trying to silence somebody. So, if you feel a certain kind of way about this, why would you open that up on social media?
All right, so from what I understand, it was her personal account and not necessarily the work account. And from what I'm gathering from Menino, it wasn't necessarily him specifically. It was like this guy was like the straw that broke the camel's back. Mm-hmm. Like, I can sit. I mean, just watching my wife, you know, as she was trying to get ready to move. Like, there were other things that was happening during the move, during packing, that she was okay for. When the movers canceled on us, granted, that's a big thing. And even if you was happy-go-lucky and you canceled at 3:30 in the fucking morning, anybody's going to go to fuck off. But no, that broke her Friday. Like, if it would have been, like, for me, it was an inconvenience and we had to work around it. I'll also admit, I did not put in much work for this move. Not like she did. She put in blood, sweat, and tears. I'm pretty sure, like, there's blood on my shit somewhere. But when that happened, it was the Charlotte broke the camel's back where she broke. Like, it was just gone.
Yeah.
I feel like, with this one, and like, I actually may let Anino come in for this because he has more insight than I do. So give me a second. I feel like it was the Charlotte that broke the camel's back for her. He may have been nice, polite, and cordial with it, but it was still unwarranted in her eyes. And he just happened to be the one guy who did it too many times. To where she snapped on him, and still it was on her personal account that may or may not have anything tied to her job, to where I feel like she should not have been fired for that. If it was like on the Guild Wars 2 official Twitter account, all right then, like, that's no go. Yeah. But because that guy was there on her in her mentions, talking about some shit. They're like, all right, look, this is my piece. This is what I wanted to say. I don't need you to comment on it. That's like, if I'm doing some shit computer related, and I got 50 million people telling me how to run an email server, and I ignored you up until if a Nino comes up and says, I don't think you should put that in your configuration file because that's going to blow up and it's going to send 2,000 emails. He could be well-meaning. It's shit that I did not want to hear, and he's the last fucking person I've ever wanted to hear this. So yeah, I'm going to go blow up on his ass. So while it may not have been the right thing she could have done, it's still like, as a woman in gaming, she's getting that a lot. He just happened to be the one very vocal person, one very visible person who just decided to slide up in a mention. Is like, excuse me, I've got some criticisms about the things that you're doing, and I think it should be done like this, and it should be done like this, and it should be like this.
But the thing wasn't, it wasn't really even a criticism. It was just like, it was like a conversation started, a piece of insight. It wasn't like he was saying, you're doing this wrong, you're doing that wrong. I didn't read it that way. I mean, like, but, I can't. But again,
so hold on, I'm gonna see if I can get a Nino in. Like you said, I didn't read it. I didn't read any of the exchange. My thing is, I'm looking at it from the employer side to where it's like, you should not have fired her, because now anybody else is just going to be afraid to say anything because apparently she was speaking her mind.
Apparently, she's a little bit of a social media loose cannon, and she was already reprimanded a couple of times for saying crazy shit online. Anyway, so maybe it was like a strike 3 kind of situation. I mean, I don't know.
I don't even know what's happening.
She should not have, and Michael Bryan is an idiot. The only thing we don't know is if Arena.net has a social media policy that she violated. She was off base, but that so yeah, Arena.net is coming as a URL and it's purple on black, so I can barely read it. It's handled it. And there's a guy that's in HR, Arena.net, better have their bases covered or they're in trouble. Exactly. Like, again, she should not have snapped. Because, again, you're a very public-facing person. You should be cool about it. However, I understand why she did it.
Yeah.
Also, I think that Arena.net should not have fired her.
Even though now, granted, it was on her own. Okay.
But certain companies have rules against that.
But we don't know what those rules are.
When she's talking directly to the fan base, directly,
do.
and she's snapping off on people. I mean, maybe she shouldn't have been fired. Maybe she should have been like suspended or some kind of reprimanded.
Yeah, like there should have been something that should have been done beforehand. like there have been things she's come out and said. Now I have read some stuff that she's come out and said to where they've known that she has a tendency to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So what's different between now and then?
Number of times she's done it.
Again, I don't know. Like, again, I'm looking at it from like the arena.net part. Like, whatever happened between her and this dude on Twitter, that's on them. They got to deal with that shit. Because, again, I look at that as like a personal conversation between two people. Ain't none of my business.
Yeah.
But, like, when an employer doesn't, like, support your employees, then what the fuck?
Yeah.
But
like, I'm looking at, like,
some companies...
Go ahead.
Some companies don't care. Like, how do I explain this? Like, some companies don't want you to do stuff like that, even on your personal.
Right, and I get that. Like, the company I work for, before we went public, we couldn't say anything about going public. I hope that I did not violate that now, seeing that we already are public. But like, for the longest time, I was afraid to say anything. Like, I was afraid to say that I worked for Pivotal. Because, like, oh shit, did I break an NDA? Like, what the fuck? Like, they know I'm an employee of Pivotal. Will they fire me now?
Just one thing to add to that, as an accountant.
Oh shit!
Sorry for popping.
It's an Nintendo.
God.
One thing that I'm going to point out, just being someone familiar with dealing with the SEC and IPOs, is that you can't say anything at all about your business when it comes to IPOs or the stock.
Right. Yeah, we
because
have a list.
because it's considered insider trading, which is, not kosher. So, it's better to be cautious in those types of situations, because otherwise your ass would land in jail, because frankly, you're not a rich white guy who can sort of just buy yourself out of that trouble.
And he's not wrong.
Yeah, I mean that's just it. I mean, when you look at laws in general and you see a law that says it's punishable by a fine, it means that it's legal essentially for rich people to break it. So, but anyway, so the thing I want to sort of talk about here is like microaggressions, because I don't think people like know or understand what a microaggression is. But basically, microaggressions are those interactions that you have on a daily basis with people when you're a woman or a person of color or some other marginalized member of a community, that sort of remind you or sort of puts you in your place as a lesser citizen or human to the majority. That's when someone has an episode or they just break down or lose it on someone, as Marcus said, it's not just one thing, it's a combination of everything else. So the reason why I feel like I think that people are sort of unfairly targeting her about that is because they're only looking at the whole situation as that one specific encounter between bumblefuck streamer and the 10-year veteran of the gaming industry, who should quote unquote know better than to just engage like that. What I'm going to tell here, I'll give some examples of a microaggression, and this is the parallel that I'm drawing when it comes to the way this guy presented his feedback to her. I was in a meeting once at a company. It was a cross-departmental meeting with some VPs and such, and we needed to talk about some issues that were going on with the company. And so when it came to my turn, or when I was the first one to sort of speak up about it, I said, I'm like, look, I think the reason why we are having trouble with a lot of what I believe are pretty simple things is because I don't think there's enough inter-department communication between all of our groups. We're all pretty siloed, and we're all sort of protecting our own interests rather than thinking about how to better serve other groups within the organization. And what he said in response to that was, thank you for your insight, but what I really think the problem is that we don't have synergy. So in essence, he just ignored everything I said and then just repeated a buzzword as someone who's sort of sitting up there in a high level position looking in rather than in the weeds like I had been with all of these groups, and just sort of implied that I didn't know what I was really talking about. And on top of that, his feedback doesn't really make any sense, because in the end, improving interdepartment communication is in fact what synergy is all about when you start throwing around those stupid corporate buzzwords. So, you know, there's an example of a microaggression. The one that happened to me the other day was when I was being interviewed for a job on the phone. This recruiter guy, you know, kept looking at my resume and goes, well, how much time do you spend on a daily basis doing your accounting work versus your business process and business development work? And so I hear this question all the time when I'm interviewing as an accountant, because I'm an accountant who did not go to school for an accounting. I don't have an accounting degree. I don't have a CPA license. You don't need any of those things to work as an accountant. But I've been in the industry for over 10 years and worked my way up into an accountant role. And so the problem is that when I get that question a lot, it's because they don't see me as a good accountant, as someone who went to school for it, despite the fact that I've been doing it for 10 years. So in essence, they're trying to sort of belittle my experience in order to justify or put me in a bucket where they don't think that I'm hireable. So when faced with questions like that, I'm constantly having to prove myself as a professional in an industry that I had been working in 10 years whenever I encounter or talk to people about my work. And that gets tiring after a while, because it makes you feel like you're sort of, you know, you don't belong in where you are in the industry, or you're not taken as seriously or seen as an equal peer within your organization. So I think that when you ignore all of that or pretend that there isn't any sort of that toxicity, no matter how polite it is, it's still a pretty toxic way to, you know, sort of treat people, even if you aren't consciously doing it. It's just something that's been ingrained with you, because that's how our society has been working in all these past years. Yeah, it gets draining after a while, because you're constantly trying to remind people, or remind yourself, for that matter, that you are a valid person.
But was that guy knocking her?
So the thing is that, like, going back to my, you know, the way my story about the synergy is that the fact is that all he did was say, hey, thanks for offering what you said. And now when you open a dialogue to critique someone or give someone constructive criticism, you typically reference a specific instance in their work or something that they say, in order to, you know, basically communicate to that person that you understood and read in detail what that person had to say. You know, doing something like that is a polite thing to do, is the real polite thing to do when you're trying to talk to someone in a professional capacity, because then you're sort of acknowledging that there is that expertise. And then if you maybe ask a follow-up question or say, how does that relate to what I think is how I would have approached things, then yeah, I feel like that's a proper discourse here. What he said, or what he did, was basically say, thanks for what you said. I don't think it's right. I think it should be this. Okay, bye. And so, yeah, that is a bit insulting, because it would be like going up to LeBron James and saying, hey, I think your post-up moves could do this and this and this rather than what you do here. And then, yeah, so that's it. Bye. Like, why would you bring that up if you're not going to engage in any meaningful conversation? People sort of just throw out their feedback like it's up to us to sort of parse it and be polite about it, regardless of whether or not, you know, it's meaningful or not.
Mm.
So
You see, I read it differently because we had this conversation. I think that when you're having a conversation with somebody and someone says something on a post or a tweet or whatever, I think it's okay to disagree. And when he said that he slightly disagreed, and then he put his insight, and then immediately and then thanked her again for the insightful post. And this is just how I read it, how I interpreted it. I interpreted it as him wanting, maybe hoping to engage in a conversation. Not to say that she owed him a conversation, because she absolutely did not. But maybe he was. I guess I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt on this, because I don't know him or how he operates on any of his content or anything like that. I'm just kind of reading it. I just read the tweet for what it was, for what it looked like to me, Yeah,
and I think that's the other difficult thing too, is because of the medium, in that in social media, the boundaries for civil etiquette, I guess, are really blurred. And he could have been well-meaning, but I'm sorry.
Yeah, because I was just gonna say real quick, because it's hard to read a text in the person's way that they meant it. You're gonna read it how
get
you're
the context
gonna read
of it.
Right.
You're gonna read it how you're gonna read it, and that's what I was just gonna add to it. He probably meant it in the most serious form of way, and not everybody's gonna read it that way.
And how I read it is that I mean, in the tweet itself, there was there was a lot of context clues that told me that he was trying to be nice about it.
Well, I mean, I think we've all experienced people, white people, for instance, and, not to try to break this off into a tangent, I think we've all experienced encounters or trying to deal with people who are, not overtly racist or not intentionally racist, but they say something out of their own personal ignorance.
Yeah.
Like one thing for me was that I knew a few people who kept calling me Flip as a nickname.
Oh,
which is like, dude, no, that's the equivalent of calling a chink a chink, or a Chinese person a chink, or things like that.
Yeah.
But
I didn't know that. I've never even heard the terminology before.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry to throw that out there, but just to say that. But
and kind of
things we need to know.
Yeah, and kind of and
like I'm just gonna say it. So I've never heard that term flip before, right? Flip, that's what you said?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I've never ever in my whole entire life heard that term before. But last week I said something that I did not know at all was no, seriously, like I didn't know. I thought it was a way that you describe eyes. Like you have your
Don't do it. I'm out of watermelon. Don't do it.
No, I'm not gonna say it again because you guys told me that it is.
I am fresh out of watermelon. Don't do it.
No, I'm not gonna say it again. But I swear to God, I swear to you, man, I grew up thinking that's just a shape. That's just a shape of eyes. You have your round eyes. You have your oval eyes. You have those eyes, you have, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how I was brought up. So sometimes it's not, I mean, I guess you could call it ignorance, but nobody's ever corrected me my whole entire life, and I've said it a million times.
Yeah. Well, so that's the other thing too, is that trying not to go off on too many tangents, but that's sort of, I think that's sort of the side effect of white fragility, in that we can't have honest, open talks about racism because we're afraid it's going to hurt certain people's fifis. So, and that, I think that's the same thing about, talking about feminism or any sort of, any sort of diversity, in that, there are people out there who will be very vocal about saying that there is no such thing as, racism in this day and age because they don't see it, or that there's no such thing as misogyny because they like women, things like that. So
My best friend's a woman.
yeah, I mean, there's a relative.
I love my mama.
I love my mom, but
I married a woman.
you married him. So, but what I'm saying is that it's very difficult to have these kind of open, honest talks about this sort of thing because people get very defensive about it because they think that because they say racist things that must mean that they're bad people, but that's not really it. It's just that a lot of racism and misogyny is sort of subtle. It's
baked in. It's just built with the product.
Yeah.
It's just there.
It's just there, and you have to actively work to sort of filter it or build your awareness about it and try not to engage in it or perpetuate it, which is hard because, like I said, the people who need the education on this stuff are the people who don't want to discuss it or talk about it or even acknowledge it, which is what's sort of leading to this whole degradation of civility, I guess, in discourse, especially when it comes to sort of social media. So that streamer might be trying to come from a well place, or maybe he just doesn't know, isn't as proficient, I guess, as how to start a sort of civil discourse. And it probably he was the unlucky 30th customer of the day who sort of delivered a kind of microaggression to her about her work, and so that's what sort of led to her blow up. But at the end of the day, I don't feel like she and her colleague should have lost her job over it, because she was sort of on her own private social media, and I think that companies need to be able to respect that boundary between where their stake starts and ends, and where a person's or an employee's stake sort of starts.
Well, that's like with teachers. Teachers aren't allowed to have Facebooks.
Wait, they're
Right.
not?
No.
Oh, all the teachers I must be friends with on Facebook must have retired.
Yeah, they're not allowed to have, and they're not allowed to post, and if they do have a Facebook, they're not allowed to post too many things. Like they can't
maybe
post.
maybe that's the loophole. I haven't seen her post shit. She's liking my stuff, but
They're not.
she liked my topless photo at one point. I thought it was sweet.
See you right there.
I can't even. But yeah, teachers get asked if they have a Facebook page and how often do they use it, and are they opposed to deleting it and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I do a lot, and yes, I'm opposed to it.
but I think that's really unfair.
Like, no, I got chatterbait.
My God. Wait, I don't know what chatterbait is. What is?
Neither do I. I just thought it was funny. That's that laugh. You laugh and you don't know what it's funny, but you just laughing.
Y'all damn why. Anyway,
But,
That was my laugh last week when you guys woke me up. I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
I got Facebook. I got chatterbait.
I can't. Yeah, I got it. All right. So, I think that's really unfair. I think that's I think that's a very pro-business stance to take, and I'm really kind of bummed that there are so many people who sort of want to just toe the company line, because at the end of the day, I feel like as a whole, that is not in your own personal best interests. It's essentially like voting for Trump in that sense, because you're giving up power over your own personal stake in your career in that sense. So, I mean, the problem is that these companies are so much more concerned about their personal brand and how, unicorns of their customer base see their brands, that they're willing to sort of sell out their employees or disassociate themselves from their employees in order to minimize any sort of negative impact about their work, regardless of how much how much good work that someone has done for their organization. And I don't think that's right from a personal or business standpoint. But then there are a lot of people who are saying that ArenaNet is sort of justified in this because you quote unquote represent your company at all times.
Yeah, and that's probably where the contract needs to be looked at. Where does it say that I'm representing the company 20? Because there are some companies that have that in their contracts. You are always representing this company. Right. You're always the face of this company. You are to act accordingly. Could
her notoriety be what could be termed as her level of representation for the company? I mean, she's been there for 10 years. She's a highly respected dev.
No, she
hasn't been with.
If only
she was there for a year.
Just there for a year.
The other guy was there for a while.
Oh, I thought she was there for 10 years.
That's why people don't understand why he lost his job, other than he may have just been there for a while and they were looking.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is that he defended her publicly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they were looking for a reason to get rid of this guy. He's got tenure. He's like, you defended Crazy, who the company may call Crazy Chick. All right, yeah, you got to go too.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, right now, like a lot of companies or a lot of states you're at will. You're an at will employee, so you can get terminated basically for any sort of reason that a company can come up with. Now, obviously, if you feel like you're wronged in it, there are some avenues for you to challenge that in order to, at least help yourself in a financial manner. But that's a very tough hill to climb.
Yeah.
In those sense. But the thing is she was with them with ArenaNet for a year, but she's been working in the industry for 10 years.
Okay.
So I mean, granted, a lot of people are sort of just projecting, how they were sort of feeling within that moment. But, I just feel like people could be better about how they provide feedback and how they frame or manage their own communications and how they relate to one another. And, so I don't think it's fair that she's the one who's getting punished for it when, he could have done better too. But, I feel like he's sort of getting the easy road, I guess, because, he has a following on YouTube, was it?
I think so. This is why I say that influencers... been a member
of the guild, the Guild War community. But, I think that's setting a really bad precedent too, because you're basically telling your customer base that, look, if you're unhappy with something, we'll do whatever, we'll do what we think will make you happy in that regard. So
this is why I say that influencers are scum. I still stand by that statement. I mean, again, both sides, both people could have done better. Again, my issue, because again, I still view this as a private conversation between two individuals on the internet. I feel like the employer could have done better, but looking at it from just how influencers can be, I still bring up the E3 influencer story. What the? Titty Media is serious business, isn't it, Kat?
It is so serious. Like, I don't even know. These bad boys bring out the business in everyone. Wait, that sounded wrong. Brings out the serious in everyone. That sounds better. That sounds better.
But all right, and thank you so much for that. Really do appreciate the insight.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, return you to your regularly scheduled podcast.
All right, back to the titties.
Back to titties. Great segue there.
That's how I do it. King segue.
But yeah, so we gotta cover something.
That was quality.
It was.
That was
That
quality.
was nice. I like that. I mean, yes, we got
You know?
titties out, but sometimes
But it's
people,
all about the brain.
exactly. Not everybody buys Playboy magazine just to look at the pictures.
Some people read the articles.
Right. This was an article.
Right.
Oh my god.
This was an article.
Shit. Well, look at me. I buy Playboy for the articles.
Mm. What are you saying?
I'm saying your ass I buy Playboy for the articles.
I mean, I don't buy.
I mean, you
Playboy at
don't
all,
buy
but
the Playboys for articles.
Again, that's what
but-
Pornhub is for. Why am I buying?
Yeah,
Pornhub?
that's a good point.
Yeah, you're not buying it for the articles, but hey, when you're taking a shit and you're not like,
Wait, Tumblr? What's Tumblr used for? I'm gonna have to
Ranting
create a
about
Tumblr
bullshit.
account. What's going on over there, Scarface? What you talking about? This is Tumblr. That's what Tumblr used for.
Man, Tumblr.
Everything.
Yeah, Tumblr.
All
Everything.
right. We might have to talk off stream about what's Tumblr going on. You know what I'm saying? Let's set up a Tumblr
See.
what's
right
up
there.
with Reddit?
Oh shit, yo, Reddit got some shit too though. I've seen Reddit. I've seen some stuff on Reddit. Like
Reddit.
you go to Reddit/r and like just think about something.
And it'll be there.
It'll be there.
Oh, okay, cool. Good to know.
And again, I do want to remind everybody that yes, while you are listening, if you are listening to podcasts, definitely can join us live twitch.tv/MajorLinux at 8:30-ish p.m. on Wednesdays.
With the majorettes.
Oh my god.
Yep. Left and right, shark.
Shit. Anywho,
This
if
ain't
you'd like
over.
to join in on
No,
the
it's
fun
not.
live again, Lewis. I know you're listening. Please save me, please.
It's
Yeah.
too late.
That
It is.
Yeah,
It is.
that amateur porn on Reddit though. Like seriously, just like Reddit/r and just anything. Put porn anywhere beside a name. You could probably put porn in the middle of another name, and you will probably find porn on Reddit. Like,
Tony. Linux is Raphael Sadiq, and then it's the other.
stop! That's it. Find a way out this box.
That's hilarious.
Damn it.
That's funny.
Oh my god.
Feels good.
Oh look, we got Clan Ann in here. How you doing?
I would like to say that we're the Riot Squad and he's Ruby Riot, but at least Amber Rose and Mandy, what's her face?
Sonya Deville.
Thank you,
I
Sonya
think
Deville.
you got it mixed up. You got it mixed up. The Riot
I
Squad is Riot, Sarah
Oh
Logan,
yeah,
and Liv Morgan.
that them.
Okay, yeah.
I did get them mixed
Yeah.
up. My
You
bad.
gotta be Liv, and I gotta be Sarah Morgan.
Yes.
So
All right,
apparently
I'll take it.
Tony's in Boston this weekend.
What? Oh, now I'd go to that show.
Ew, really?
Wait,
I
isn't
saw-
that,
I saw
according to
Tony,
y'all,
Tony,
isn't
Tony.
that this show?
Fuck you. Fuck
Look,
you.
y'all keep saying
Go
it.
fuck yourself.
I'm trying to walk away from it. Y'all keep bringing this shit back to me.
See, no, all right, just stop it.
Y'all stop it. I'm trying to get it to stop.
I hate Boston so. Oh man.
Speaking of wrestling, though,
Oh lord.
Oh, fuck you. Don't bring that shit up.
y'all, I'm bringing it up.
I did not appreciate your comment. I'm
So-
mad.
Again, probably my favorite wrestler.
I did not like it at all.
Xavier Woods
Do not
has
agree.
has come out and said that wrestling is LARPing or live action role playing. And therefore,
I don't appreciate it.
Me neither.
I can now accept wrestling into my heart
No.
to know that there are a whole bunch of grown men LARPing in a square. The proest of LARPers.
I do not appreciate this analogy.
Again, Xavier Woods,
I don't know.
professional LARPer himself.
You know what? No,
Self-proclaimed professional LARPer.
Oh God! I'm going to put my up, down shirt.
In they draws. Thank you, Scarf.
In they draws.
In they draws. They LARP.
I can't even.
Now you want to talk about wrestling? See,
Yes, because it's LARPing.
it is not LARPing.
It is not LARPing.
It's not LARPing.
They are live action role playing. I'm waiting. Tell me they're not. I'll sit right here and wait.
What?
Why I gotta be all on my camera, dude?
Because this camera is like it's very zoomed in.
Y'all like.
I can't help it.
Okay, all right. They are live action playing the roles
So they're live
of
action role
characters, but they're pro athletes
playing. That LARP.
that role play in the realm of live in action.
So pro LARPers.
I'm ignoring you guys.
They damn it, it makes sense. Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Damn it. But
That's all I wanted to say.
but
I'll
it's
leave
not
it alone.
The Pro LARPing Federation.
They are pro LARPers.
But it's not the Pro LARPing Federation.
Athletic improv. There we go.
Does that kid own a shirt?
Aww. Mommy love.
Tell the everyone to put on a shirt. Quit showing me up.
He don't know how to put on a shirt. He has a goal for the summer.
Wait, what? Ma'am?
Athletic improv.
Wait, I'm trying to find.
HHG abandons her 17-year-old and doesn't clothe her kids. He's a part of the hashtag no shirt gang. Gang gang.
Hey, Black Kevin. So is High Heel Gamer.
It's TV just all around.
Oh my god.
Little do you know, Wednesdays in the HHG household, it's just titty meat night.
It is.
Wednesday is titty meat. Shirts optional.
Yeah, shirts are optional.
You know what? I feel so much better, but I swear when I wake up tomorrow and walk into this room, I'm gonna be depressed all over again. Just like shit here.
What am I hearing? That just hear somebody give a shout out to Notcho.
Does a lot of great work, very entertaining. Related to Steve Summers by any chance?
Did you hear it?
Oh, wow.
Notcho Friends podcast. Great name, great name. I agree. I think it's a great. That is a great name. Also, they have some pretty good conversation, funny, and I think that the host is Marcus Summers. Okay. Does a lot of great work. Very
Damn, this motherfucker put my whole government out there. Not like I don't already do that.
But he does great work.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, how about that? Congratulations, Marcus, on a fine show.
Again, I only shine because you guys shine the light on me.
Man, no, fuck out of here.
Oh my god! It's not like I haven't been saying that beforehand, but whatever.
And also on the
Damn. There you go. There we go, Scott. Thank you.
Did
Thank
you
you.
hear?
The other co-host is Jay Dukes.
Did you hear?
They do some really good conversation to keep me entertained. While the Duke.
Yeah.
He's not
And
really-
also on that podcast, the High Heel Gamer and J Duke.
He's the Duke. I just knighted him.
Oh yeah, and they knighted you, J Duke. They were like, "We're calling you the Duke," and we knighted
I
you.
like it.
He's on,
I like it.
So all up in your geek
so I got it right.
has
So I want to shout. I want to read those three names. If I
has given us a shout out for the great work that Marcus has done.
Wow. Really?
Outstanding work, Marcus.
Outstanding. Good job, Marcus.
Look, again, would not be here if it was not for you guys. Just saying. Again, like I really feel terrible. I really would like Lewis needs to go and fix this because this ain't me. This ain't all me. Like again, look, if y'all wanna like, I'm gonna throw some shit in my own face here. Come back when I'm just streaming on this channel by myself. Oh, that's right. None of you will, because most of you are here for this fucking show and not my own personal shit. So fuck all of you.
And we love you all for it.
Word, we do love you.
Yeah, I'm doing amazing work, but nobody's here without. It's just me.
Oh.
That is amazing.
Yeah. So yeah, don't say I'm doing amazing work because
Oh man.
nah, these numbers ain't here for this amazing work. Nah, nigga. No. Mm-mm.
Word.
I'm pretty sure the internet's like, oh, this nigga ain't streaming. Okay, yeah, we good. I don't have to look at the email notification. Damn. Glad to miss the stream again. Fuck it. Well, they look at us like, oh, Notcho friends. Yo, we here for Notcho friends. Let's do it. It's Wednesday.
We here for this.
We here for this. A major talk show. Oh, fuck that.
Man, anybody trying to see that dude, man.
Ain't no what Jones gonna do.
Man, make sure you tune in to MajorLinux' Twitch channel.
Don't do that.
Do it.
Only- just tune up. Just tune in on Wednesdays. Don't
And
make
every
any special
seven-
trips.
Every seventh episode, Titty. Every seventh episode, Titties. Yo, kid. Oh,
Yes.
nice and shiny. Say hi to everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Man, put on a shirt.
They told you to put on a shirt.
You showing me up,
I'm
man.
shirtless. I wear shirts. I only wear.
Come on, let's see him. Let's see him. Let's see him. Let's see him.
My only goal is not to wear shirts. I mean underwear.
He wasn't supposed to
You
say
know
that
what?
part.
That kid's got ambition. I like how he thinks.
He said titty meat all day, every day.
That kid has ambition. I like it.
Bob.
You're weird.
That's right.
He wasn't supposed to say that part. You're so-
I mean, was supposed to say poo poo pee pee time.
Here comes
No.
Mr. Williams.
Yeah, so his goal for the summer is not to wear underwear.
Why?
And I went to school. I did about like 6 dives in a row.
So
2
no,
cannonballs.
when he only wears cotton shorts. So he's been commando for when was the last day of school?
Wait.
I'm raising my kids right around here.
Yeah. Nailed it.
What?
Yeah, so now
Wait,
he
so it was cotton. It's not jeans. It's not
Cotton.
jeans.
no,
Not
he's got like basketball shorts and cotton shorts and stuff like that. He actually had to
get a
wear
rash.
he actually had to wear underwear when we went to New York because it was a party. He's gonna wear underwear for the 12-hour stream. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry about
Look, it's not my place.
that.
It's bad enough that they don't respond to emails like that.
he's got goals and ambitions, and I'm here to support him.
And that's all right. That's all right.
See, that's mom of the year shit right there.
See, right there, right there.
I told him when we have company, he has to put on underwear. He hasn't listened to me yet.
That is a party, Scar. That's a party right there.
Because I'm pretty sure he didn't wear any. I think he didn't wear any for. Yeah, I don't think he wore.
It might be time to start that.
For Zach's birthday party. I think he didn't listen to me and he just took a shower and put on his basketball shorts, called it a day. So, I mean,
yeah.
Oh shit.
Well,
my oldest not wearing drawers.
My oldest is running around Instagram not wearing a shirt.
He's doing it right.
I'm just raising all these kids the right way.
I mean, it's just titty meat all over the globe.
It is. My kids.
All over the place.
My kids just don't believe.
Wait, that's what TMT says. Was not the money team. It's titty meat takeover.
So there's my oldest. There's my oldest.
There it is.
So there's that. My oldest does not.
Man.
Is he a model?
When the album coming out?
Yes, he is a model.
I'm waiting for the new Drake diss track. So, yo, he got a second son.
Nah, man. Yeah. That dude dropping that R&B album.
Dropping an R&B album.
He's the one for B2K who didn't make it. He couldn't quite keep those steps up with him. Couldn't quite get that.
It's not a SoundCloud rapper. He's a SoundCloud R&B singer.
My baby, my poor baby. But yes, he's trying to break into the modeling. He's done a couple of shows and photo shoots.
Do you think I have what it takes to be a model?
Yes.
Thank you.
You can be whatever you want to be.
Hell yeah.
I'm that mom though. I'm that
you
mom
lost it right there.
Oh my god, I can't even.
You're never working in town again.
I'm the mom that tries to encourage like the right path, but it's like do what you gotta do.
Damn it, Scott. Look like he about to drop the illest name who you ever heard.
Word. Yeah, my kid's that kid. My kids,
oh,
both of them, all my kids are just those kids. I don't know.
Not one shirt between them.
No. Well, I mean, the girl wears a shirt.
Okay, well, you don't.
I'm wearing a shirt. I wear shirts all the time. What the fuck are you talking about?
It's just the day you decide to come out in a bra. It's
First of all, this is not a bra. This is a tank top.
It's very lacy. I think that's what's going on. It's very lacy.
Y'all saw my Instagram. It's a tank top.
Clothes just don't work in that house.
Things in an Instagram. Can't say that I pay attention to the whole image.
Lord knows what Zach's wearing right now, laying on the couch. He just letting it all air out right now, air dry.
Zach,
no, he's just waiting in the wings.
The guys want to know what you're wearing.
No, oh no, nigga, don't put words in my mouth. Whoa.
The leader of Notcho Friends will know what you got on.
No, whoa, is that you? Jimmy is the leader of Notcho Friends.
Oh, I am now, huh? Yes. You don't just pass leadership over, man. This ain't destiny.
Nah. You can have it. Just have it. I want that.
What you got on, Zach? What you wearing?
Zach's over there in Lazy Boy. He got on one side.
Got a ball hanging out or some shit.
He got one strategically.
The underwear just shifted. So
he said, I'm on an air dry. I don't need no.
That's really like sometimes, you wake up and it's like 3/4 of your body just hanging out of underwear. It's like, what the fuck happened last night?
Just twisted. Like, how to get both my legs to one leg?
Yeah, like, what the
how
hell
did that even happen?
Doing?
In my sleep? How did that happen?
Yeah, for the record, everybody do wear tidy whities. So I mean, like in boxers, that
do
doesn't
you
happen.
really?
Yes.
No, you don't.
No,
yes.
No, you don't.
Yes.
No, you don't.
No.
Range of motion.
Do that.
Range of motion.
Range of motion.
Bro,
No, there's no. Ew,
I
no.
like to move.
no. Boxers or boxer briefs, man.
Word or commando.
Or commando. Start tomorrow.
Zach,
No,
they want to know
I
what you're
chafe.
wearing.
No, we don't.
Hey Zach, where's the sock?
Oh my god.
They want to know if you're wearing a sock.
One. Once,
Why is
once
it that
your
every titty
Where'd
me?
you
I'm
go?
afraid I'm gonna get kicked off of Twitch.
oh, now you afraid.
I was always afraid.
Your ass a little mouthy on that last one.
Look, what I
They wanna know
talk
what
about
you're
is
wearing.
one thing.
So,
Hey Cat, look who's uncomfortable now.
I'm always uncomfortable.
say hi.
Hi.
Sun's out, guns out, Zach.
bruh, bruh.
They said, bruh, bruh. See, he's wearing clothes. He's got clothes on.
All right, he's close.
No, you notice he
Yeah.
took too long to get here, right?
He had to get dressed.
Yeah, he didn't know what he was getting set up for.
You got underwear on? Oh, hey! Yeah, yo! Just for me.
Them
I
assless
take that.
chaps. That's what it
I
was.
take that as a no.
There's no command if you got that tool. Something has to hold it. That's right. You can't. You just can't put the gun in the waist. You can't put it. Can't put the gun in the waistband. You gotta have a holster for that motherfucker.
Like Kevin said, he's only wearing a shawl and 3 berets.
I mean, y'all don't go commando?
Hell yeah.
Oh, I was getting ready to say commando's so good. I'm commando right now.
Yeah, it's comfortable. It's
I
comfortable as hell.
swear. I don't know what it is. I like to divulge a lot of my information, but that's when people are like, reciprocating, it's like, this seems too much.
Why? Why? Does
I don't know.
Now it's too much for you to handle.
Oh. The tables have turned, darkness.
Which
Word.
is really weird. Which is really weird because like a lot of people are like, I want to know a lot about you, but I'm not going to share anything about me. Like, no, like, hey, I'll give you
You're
everything,
like-
but nah, keep your shit to yourself.
Damn that, yo. Fresh out the shower, basketball shorts and a shirt. Boom.
That's what I did. I came home from the
Bat-
pool and I'm wearing the short shorts. Commando, what?
But are they like shorts you were swimming in, or you just
No, I took a shower from the pool because of the chlorine and shit, and they're like mini basketball shorts. They're like Daisy Duke basketball shorts.
And those ABA basketball shorts.
Only
Marcus, are you gonna be okay?
No, I'm good. I'm reading chat.
Oh, I'm like, are you gonna be all right?
Marcus, you okay, Marcus? You okay?
Marcus,
Yeah,
Marcus, are you okay? Are
Marcus,
you
Marcus,
okay?
you good, Marcus?
Wait,
Huh?
I don't have this
Are you all right?
knife.
Why are you holding the knife?
We're talking about not wearing
Remember-
drawers, dude.
Remember,
Word.
this is my fidget spinner.
Oh yeah.
I dropped my fingernail clippers on the ground, so I had to grab the knife.
Oh.
I'll put it away now. Things might get a little dangerous. Cause that's what I do hand check. Oh no,
Hand
it's
check.
bleeding.
Ooh,
Oh, shit.
hand check.
Oh, see. Yeah. He's got a friction burn.
No, nah, the Lorena bobbited myself with the knife in my hand.
Oh Lord, let's not do that. No Lorena Bobbitt. Don't go bobbiting.
Bobbity, bobbity, bobbity. That's Kanye West's new single.
Word.
Lorena, bobbity, bobbity, bobbity.
Stupidity poopity scoop.
I cut my dick for you.
Ugh, gassy.
It's called it.
I never wanted to punch a celebrity so hard in my life when
Oh
did
my
that.
god.
you know. Doopity doopity doop. And assholes ate that up too.
Of course they
Man, that
did,
shit is hot,
'cause they're
son.
stupid. They is
Stupid.
dumb.
They dumb as hell.
Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Q&A.
No.
Is it really?
Well, I mean, it's like, well, I mean, I'm sorry. Unless you
Yes.
have anything else you want to talk about, I want to respect everybody's time here.
Nope.
I mean, it's
It
not
is-
like it's not like I gotta go to
Shut
bed
up,
early.
I'm just surprised. God.
I don't want to. It's not like I gotta go to bed early. I have like 2 minutes for my
Time
job
flies.
now.
Time flies when you're having fun.
It does. Yes.
God.
It's 10. It's almost 10:30.
Wow.
10:20. Yeah.
we had the serious portion of the show. We had the titty portion of the show.
Oh no,
We
no,
had
that's
uncomfortable portion of the
always.
show.
This is just like Titty's show. There's no portion. This show is just sitting on top of a rack.
It's one solid entity resting on titties.
Like you think we're on a boat? No, we're just on top of a bunch of breasts.
I'm on the bed.
Oh my god, that was hilarious.
Man, fluid dynamic. So if anybody wanted to know what happened to the boob physics in Dead or Alive 6, they wasted it all on Cat. Well, it's not a waste. It's not a waste.
Damn.
It's just where it went.
Like, really? Like, oh.
Hey, he wrote that joke. He wrote that shit.
The sad thing is, I literally just came up with it.
He couldn't wait. Nah.
It did seem like a well-written joke.
It like it was a well-timed joke. That's
It was.
funny.
But that was right off the
funny.
dome. That was right off the dome.
That's some funny shit.
You can't look. I'm trying to spread out the rest of my E3 content. Somebody got mad at me last time. So, what else was in my E3 bag of jokes?
He said, Cat took all the boo physics.
It's the way
DOA 6 is now a realistic fighting game. Damn. Well, it's a waste if she's not sharing.
I'm kind of sharing.
She's sharing.
Zach is hogging all the boob physics. That's how I got my own. So
yeah.
Yeah. You know, even though I put the podcast on her phone, she probably won't listen to this for like another few months. I'm gonna make sure I'm far, far away.
Yeah. Make sure your ass is out of town.
Yes. She's gonna kill you.
Or she's listening right now and sharpening some knives.
That could
The
be
hell?
a thing.
Wait, was it just another chill?
No, that was like me thinking of her gonna chop you up. It was nice knowing you, Marcus.
So you
Little
just
pieces.
screamed out loud like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I can see Tiffany right now. She's like one of them empty rooms, one of those sword sharpening wheels. Like, yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, it's bad enough the house almost caught on fire from sparks earlier today.
Y'all
What?
already damn near burned the house down yet, and when you just
Y'all
got
just
It
moved
wasn't
in.
me. It wasn't me. I was outside
Oh, no,
when this
man,
happened.
you seem mighty defensive.
Word.
Because it wasn't me.
Now that seems a little debatable.
Okay,
Marcus,
you know what?
did
I
you-
can call the electrician who was here who did it. Thank you.
Nah, put him on Discord right now.
Word. Put him on Discord. Most
We're-
disappointing
we're
movie
taking a call.
show you recently saw. Most disappointing movie or show recently saw.
Cars
Shit.
and comedians getting coffee.
Disappointing.
Was it not good?
I've gotten to a point where I do not like Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh, I don't like Jerry Seinfeld either,
Just
but I
because
thought
he-
like other people would help carry the show.
I feel like they're so removed from reality, even though they like to talk about them being broke comics before.
Mhm.
Like now that they've got money, it just seems like they're so far removed from anything else. Or I take it back. No, the others, they're real serious about it. They get it. It's just every time they talk to Jerry now, it's like their mouths can't clear the checks for Jerry's ears.
I'm trying to think of a disappointing movie or show
Oh
that
my
I
God,
recently
I know. Oh my God. You know what? I'm not sure if this movie was a disappointment because I going into it, I was going to vomit. But I took the time to sit down and recently watch Ghostbusters.
I need to sit and watch that. I own it. I don't know
The new-
why.
Wait,
The new one.
which? The new one, okay. Because I'm like, yo, Ghostbusters, the original is the shit.
The original one is the shit. The
The
new one
is
is just shit.
It is. No,
It is some of the cringiest bullshit you have ever seen in your natural life.
They tried way too hard with it.
That shit was so bad.
I might have to sit and try to watch that.
Oh my god! You know, oh my god! You know, I really wish it would have been something fun for the three of us to sit down, watch, and just commentate on, because watching that thing was so bad and it was full of show material.
It is.
Well, again, I live closer now. I'm in the middle of both of you. You should come over to the house and we can watch Ghostbusters.
I'm not watching. I'm not watching that second time.
Damn it!
That ship has sailed.
I've only watched it once, and that was enough for me. And it was like such a disappointment because it was like, oh, an all-female cast. But they really did have to go there. Like that, just.
I heard Ocean's 8 was good though.
I'll just take your word for it.
I haven't seen it.
I'll give Ocean 8 a try.
I will give it a try when it comes to
I heard it had I heard it had some middle of the road reviews, you know.
But see, I mean, at this point, is it middle of the road because why they got to make an all female cast of Ocean's 11? I mean, again, like people are trying to get fucking Ryan Johnson fired from a thing he already made. Like again, I like Star Wars Episode 8. I thought that shit was funny as shit. Motherfucker Luke Skywalker, man, fuck you. Just throws a damn lightsaber and shit. Like, that's my attitude. That's my attitude about life. Like, man, fuck you. Get the fuck out of my face. I ain't here for this shit.
Anino, you didn't think that new Ghostbusters that bad. Leslie Jones was, you know, the thing that bugged me about Leslie Jones in that new Ghostbusters film was that now correct me if I'm wrong, okay? But in the original Ghostbusters, all four of the Ghostbusters were scientists, correct?
No.
Ernie Hudson was not.
Ernie Hudson was not a scientist.
He was just some dude.
Yeah, that needed a job. He was like, "Do you guys pay?"
Oh, okay.
Some nigga off the street, like, yo, I need a job.
Oh, which was
about to kick me out the apartment. Look, I just need a job. Just need a paycheck.
All right,
I'm trying to get this 88 Accord, whatever the fucking buses came out.
Which is basically what Leslie Jones was in. I mean, granted, she had a job, but she left that gig and became
the Ernie Hudson of the new.
But to me, it just seemed like, you know, and
hold on. I realized what I said. Like, Ernie Hudson, just some dude.
Just some dude.
He's just some dude.
It's just some dude.
I love Ernie Hudson.
For some reason, I thought they were scientists, but the thing about Leslie Jones, I like Leslie Jones as a. I think she's great. I felt that in the movie she was like the stereotypical, loud, black woman, in that movie, and it really kind of bugged me. You know,
I mean, to be fair, that's who she is, though.
Yeah,
which is,
but she doesn't have to be.
She doesn't have to be typecast, but I feel like they wrote. I feel like they would have wrote that role for her. Like Leslie Jones just can't be anybody. Have you not seen her Snapchat?
No.
She got invited to the fucking Olympics just because she was being loud on Snapchat.
I thought Kate McKinnon was okay in that movie. I will say that though.
Like Kate McKinnon, she's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Leslie Jones is just a very loud person.
I think it was just too over the top, too in your face, too try hard instead of like natural jokes. Instead of it flowing and it being just naturally funny, I feel like it was forced and all up in your face about it. Just.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I don't think it was.
To me, it felt like a modern SNL movie because that's literally what it was.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like, I mean, a lot of SNL is kind of in your face, but it's not like 2 hours of in your face. They do let you breathe and bring in other people and break it up a bit.
I guess I didn't like it. And that's just it.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I didn't even finish it. I actually shut that shit off and went and did something else.
Damn.
I was just like,
wait, All right, so now my question is: did you finish Ghost in the Shell?
I didn't watch Ghost in the Shell.
Oh, you did? I thought you did.
No.
Damn.
No.
Neither did I.
No. Go to the Shell.
See, okay, so I'm the person who watches the ScarJo Ghost in the Shell, who watched the whitewashed Avatar movie from beginning to end. It's like, no, I'm gonna fucking do this.
Yeah.
Like, buckle in, guys. We're doing this.
You power through that shit. That's what you do. You know, I will go with that Paul Mooney. Don't even get me started.
One. All right, I don't know. I've heard some middle of the road shit about that.
Haven't seen it yet. I want to see that though.
I read the book and I haven't seen the movie yet to Ready Player One.
I do. That's why I want to sit and watch Ghostbusters from beginning to end. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna buckle myself in. Yes, I do love thyself.
Yep. Sure does.
Love thyself.
Look at him.
But I will buckle in and we'll watch all of Ghostbusters. I will do it.
Oh God.
I'll do it.
You have fun with that. Let me know how it goes for you.
Look, I'm gonna tell you should check out a movie.
Did it really deviate greatly from the book? Like really badly? Like I knew it was gonna have some differences from the book because all the books have
that's true to the source material.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like I knew it was gonna deviate, but I didn't think it was gonna be that deviate. I didn't like the book Ready Player One at all. It was very predictable. As a whole, it was definitely a different kind of concept, I guess, in a way.
Hunger Games?
No, it wasn't Hunger Game-ish.
No. I was reading the chat.
Oh, there's something that says Hunger Games?
No.
I see Harry Potter. Harry Potter 1
Me
through
too.
3. I didn't really like the first. I didn't like the first 3 movies. Actually, I just like the last 2.
Mm-hmm.
Cause shit got real dark. I was like, yo,
Shit got
I think
dark.
yeah, let's go.
Yeah, if you like the book, you will hate the movies always.
People were dying.
I think what he means by Harry Potter 1 through 3 is that they were closest. They were closest to the book. Yeah. I am reading a disappointing book. If that helps anything.
I stopped reading Harry Potter halfway through 3. Let me fuck this.
I
was not buckled in for that one. I was buckled in and fuck this and buckled out.
I don't have the discipline position.
All the movies and shows that I've been watching have been pretty okay, but like I said, I'm reading a disappointing book, so there's that.
The way Klein wrote the female characters, it felt like he never kissed a girl before.
Damn. Well, damn.
Oh, speaking of that, yo, have y'all seen those videos out of that anime convention where they were having VR sex and they provided the people in the VR headset with like a blow up doll?
No.
Ew.
Oh my god.
Ew.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Some of these motherfuckers were going to fucking town, like literal fucking town.
Oh please! Oh my god! I'm gonna throw up. That's disgusting.
We're not doing this, are we?
Huh?
This isn't happening.
But guess
Look,
what?
if you want, you can look that shit up. It is hilarious as fuck.
In a helicopter flight.
I am not looking that up. I refuse to look that up right this minute.
Okay.
Are you not typing that into your keyboard?
Hell no, I'm not typing that in my keyboard right now. I am not. VR sex at anime convention.
Gross. Just gross. Gross. Just
look.
gross.
Look. All I know is somebody mentioned that, and he don't mention like he wrote like he never kissed a girl. Like, these people have never clearly had sex.
Obviously, because
It
gross.
was funny as shit.
The shows that I'm watching right now are very satisfying. I'm okay with them.
I'm watching The Office because it is mindless show. It's a mindless show that I've watched 20 times, and it just helps me calm down during this move.
The Office.
I'm watching a lot of things, so.
You know, I kind of want to see what's up with a fleshlight.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
Ew. Anyway.
What do you guys think of Marvel's Cloak and Daggers?
I have not seen it because I was told that it's not good. by several people, like not reviews, like people have actually come up to me and told me that it's not good.
Were they saying, Kat, we're a fan of your work. If you plan on watching Cloak and Dagger, don't do it. As a fan of your work, we think you should not watch Cloak and Dagger.
What?
You said people are coming up to you, so I'll just imagine like you just had a convention. Look, we're a big fan of your work.
Oh
we love
my
your cosplay.
God! Not
Please
like
don't
that.
watch Cloak and Dagger. We love
You're-
you too much. We love you too much. Your Instagram is too pure and perfect for you to
You're an
ruin it by watching
idiot.
Cloak and Dagger.
You are an idiot. No, it's not like that. So I just want to give a quick shout out because Kalana Ann.
How long have you known her that where you can't pronounce that?
Is forever. Kalana Ann.
Damn, see that's that famous shit talking right there. I've known her forever, but I can't. I don't know her name.
She's my manager.
Damn, that
You
makes
got a
it even
manager.
worse.
I have a manager. That's my manager.
I've got a manager,
Hey.
and I still don't know her name.
Hey,
Shut up!
but she's not famous, y'all.
It takes me a while to get her name right.
She is not
Kalana
famous.
Ann.
She is not famous.
I've
though.
known her for a year. Kalana Ann. I can say it.
She ain't famous though. She got an agent, but she ain't famous.
First of all, it's not an agent; it's a manager. There's a difference.
Okay, she got
Still.
a manager.
Something that I ain't got.
I ain't got no manager.
I'm sitting trying. I'm trying to holler, yo. Who wants to take me on as a client and shit?
She's the best. She's amazing. She's a very, very, very hard worker. I'd be lost without her. So
We wouldn't have met if it wasn't for her getting
Yeah.
you drunk the night before to agree to a playthrough.
yes, she knows me very well. She knows me enough to get me drunk to ask me questions.
And
Yes.
so do we.
So the question I have is, do you prefer the bowl full of green M&Ms or the regulars?
Or a bowl that does not have green M&Ms. And if you
Yeah,
find
no.
one, you will murder somebody in their sleep, wake them up, and then kill them again.
She takes out all the brown ones.
These look like poop. I do not want to eat poop. If I want to
It
eat,
smells like-
if I want to eat brown M&Ms, I would just peel the shell off of them and just eat the chocolate inside.
What a waste!
What
So-
a waste!
So I actually do like I don't know who the Scar Finger is asking if we know her, but Kalana Ann is my manager. So I know her. Yeah, I've known her for 10 years? 9 years.
I
9
still
years.
can't pronounce the name on Twitch.
Go
God.
fuck yourself, Marcus.
Look, again, I told you, I've seen somebody do that.
Yeah, got into a bridge and just doubled entirely over.
No,
No,
no, that.
no. That was when you say you.
Because here's the thing. I don't call her Kalana Ann. I don't call her that. I call her something different. So I can say her first name though. So haha.
Wait, do I know the first name or?
You just
No one could say my
No.
first actual name either. So
but I can. I can't say her tag name, but I can say her real name. Marcus cannot say her real name on the other hand because he keeps calling her something totally fucking different.
Again, I've not known her for 10 years.
she ain't Voldemort.
Well, I don't know if she
Don't-
wants me to say her real name. or not.
Wait, hold on. Stop right now. If you're saying that I'm not saying the name right, and you knew this,
Because I
why
corrected
haven't you
you
said
before.
anything?
I corrected you before, and you was
When?
like, I just did. Oh my God, the first 3 times that you missaid her name in one sentence. And I'm like, it's this. And you're like, I just can't wrap my head around that.
Wait, whoa. That does sound like something I would say. But
Thank you.
we'll talk about this. I want to know what the fuck I was fucking up. I am a man of integrity, and I want to make sure I call people, put respect on people's name.
Kalana, can I say your real name? Just your first name, so I can prove to Marcus that he can't say your name. Okay. So her real name is Jonna.
Isn't that what I've been saying?
No, you call her Joanne. And
Wait. What?
you
That's a
called,
straight butchering.
you've called her Joanne, and you've called her
I
oh,
could've
man,
swore I've
what's
been
the
saying
other one?
Jonna.
No, you have not been
Jonna?
saying Jonna.
I
Yeah,
could have sworn
Jonna.
I've been saying that.
How hard is that?
I could have sworn I've been saying that.
That's no harder
No.
than saying Jimmy.
And then
I
he
mean, I call
says,
you Jay
and
Dukes,
then,
but yeah.
and then he
I'll call you
calls her-
not Gus. Jimmy got soul. Like,
Mr. Problematic.
he's called her something else too, but
Probably smash.
I can't remember it, but I know it's not
sworn,
Jonna, because I'm like, yo,
I
it's
could have
Jonna.
sworn I've been calling her
And
Jonna.
you're like, and then I was like, Jonna, and he was like, I'm just
I
gonna
think
call
you
her
got
Ann.
me mixed with somebody else. You sure you're not
No.
implanting me in places like you implanted me
I'm
in
really not.
Animazement last
No,
year?
I'm
this
not.
makes sense.
I don't
I'm
think it
not.
does. I don't think it does.
I'm not, because he was like, I'm just gonna call
Do
her
you spell a
Ann.
name like spell the name Juana like Juana
I
Man?
don't think that. Okay, that doesn't sound like me.
You,
Jonna.
yeah, it's
How hard
Jonna.
is that?
I don't know.
I swear to God, Marcus, I swear to God, it was
I'm
you.
not gonna, but you
Swear-
also swore
swear to
that you
God.
saw me in Animazement in 2017, and I hung out with you.
What?
Remember last year? You thought I went to Animazement? We were at SuperCon. You're like, yeah, you hung out with us at Animazement. I said, no, I didn't. I was at home.
I don't remember that.
How was your name?
conversation.
Kalana, how is your name spelled?
I don't remember that conversation at all. But I do remember you missaying Jonna.
Wow. Also, now she doesn't
Like
remember that she
Jonna?
thought I was at Animazement last year. Okay.
You see, this is oh my God, I hate when people
I don't
do that, 'cause
understand.
swear
Why
to
is
God.
that so difficult?
Again, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I could have sworn I've been saying Jonna this entire time.
No. You have
I can say that, okay, maybe the first time I called her Joanna or something. But I could have sworn for like for as long as I've known
Joanna.
her.
Yeah, you called her Joanna.
It's literally.
I can see
literally-
that because, like, all right, if I saw that written somewhere, I can say, all right, I read that wrong.
It's literally John.
Yeah, I can see that. That's what I'm saying. But like,
Literally.
Yeah, literally Jonna.
oh my
Yeah,
god, God's the worst.
How do you F
Well-
that up?
he did.
Kalana,
And
and
now-
thank you
and
for
now
the
he doesn't
100
want-
bits.
And now he doesn't want to believe me.
I'm not saying I don't believe you.
You
What I,
saying that you don't believe me,
oh my god.
but it's your show, so what do I know?
Wow. I knew that was coming. Just give it time.
Hey, right shark, stay in your lane, right shark.
Chill.
Word, I'm not the right shark. I'm the left shark.
No. You're the left shark because you're the one with the manager.
Yeah, I'm the left shark.
I'm right shark.
Oh my god.
I'm the one doing this. California girls. I don't know the damn words, but Marcus knows the words because he's Katie.
Do I? Nah, go ahead and mention your professional LARPing.
Fuck you.
I'm not
See,
professional.
fuck.
See, this is what I feel like I
wrestling is
tainted
not-
wrestling today to where nobody's gonna mention it.
Yeah, you did, and we're
Yeah.
mad.
Yeah, because who does
We're mad
that?
about that.
It's
Yes.
not professional LARPing.
Professional LARPing.
It's not. It's entertainment. Sports entertainment.
Yes, as professionals, live action role play on the stage for you.
No.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Sports
No.
entertainment. LARPers are overweight dude bros who run around in the middle of a packing phone posit weapons.
Yeah.
I mean, that still sounds
And-
like WWE to me.
It really
No.
doesn't. No. Not even close.
No.
It sounds like that to
WWE
me.
is grown ass athletes who are slinging themselves around in spandex.
Yes.
to tell a story.
with weapons
Acting.
that should hurt somebody, should kill somebody, but don't.
I would love to see one of these guys hit you with a steel chair,
Word.
fake or not.
Oh my God, Anino just wrote Marcus is Gladys Knight and HHG and JD are the pimps.
You don't know who the pimps were.
I
You just
mean-
know it was just a background.
You know what? I'm just gonna just skid right into this. You know, I'm the one with the awesome shiny microphone. Look at the lighting on this thing. Look, it's just so pure and white.
Yeah, change the subject. You ain't fooling nobody with that bullshit.
Yeah.
Marcus is
Oh,
Shredder
shit.
and we're the Foot Clan.
That's what. Yeah, that's it. That's right. Put in your analogies right now, y'all.
Could I be Captain Planet?
Marcus is Fitz and we're the Tantrums.
Damn. I'm David Ruffin.
Anticipation. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I'm Bobby Brown and you a new edition.
New edition was
Damn.
dope because we can identify a new edition.
Yeah, they had their own.
Just
No.
kick Bobby
Yeah.
Brown out. That's what's gonna happen. Y'all gonna kick me out.
Yep.
It's gonna be a mutiny.
Y'all just gonna kick me out. That's all this is. That's all I'm waiting for is y'all to kick me out. Like once I put this over to a new channel, it's like, yep, we don't need Marcus anymore. We got this.
Marcus is route transfer. You. I'm sorry.
Oh
because
my
now,
God.
now all I'm envisioning in my
Damn.
head right now is Marcus doing the "Is it really love?" So
Marcus is Michael Jackson and the rest of us are the Jacksons.
or just the Jacksons.
No, just a row of Tito's.
Just a row of Tito.
Just a row of Tito's.
You see, that's that bullshit right there.
Look,
It's stuff like that.
but the thing is, I can only remember Tito. I don't remember the others. I
You
can
don't
remember
remember
any
Jermaine?
of the others.
You remember
Jermaine,
Jermaine?
Randy.
Yeah, now that you mention the names, I remember them. I can only think of Tito.
Jermaine had the bad Jerry. Oh my God.
He's
could've said
Mick
LaToya.
Jagger. He's Mick Jagger and we're the Rolling Stones.
Jermaine looks like a California racer.
Wait, I'm just gonna like we missed the Busta Rhymes one. I want that one. I want to be Busta Rhymes.
And y'all the other two. Oh my God, the
Mark-
chick.
Oh.
What was the chick's name from
On what? On what?
Remy Ma.
Yes.
Leaders of
And
New
he-
School? There was no chicken leaders of New School. It was Charlie Brown, Dinko D, and Milo in the dance. Hip hop trivia. What's up, Black Kevin? Holla at your boy.
Can I be Marky Mark and y'all can be the Funky Bunch? I feel like that's the most on brand for me. I mean, come on, Marky Mark. Hey,
What's the name of the
Hey.
short guy? His cousin. Busta Rhymes' cousin. Oh man, what's his name? Fuck.
See, Black. Yeah. Hip hop trivia. I'm a damn almanac.
But he's Busta Rhymes. We're Flipmo Squad, and he.
there we
and
go. Yeah,
you're-
that's what I
Ram-
remember.
R. Kelly in the
Rampage.
public announcement.
No,
Yes, 'cause
no,
you
take
talking-
that back.
you
Someone
talking
delete
about
that comment.
you
No,
talking about
we don't mention R. Kelly here. No.
You talking about the Flip Mo Squad?
Yes, I'm that chick.
Yeah.
Remy
That
Ma.
chick.
No,
Remy
that's
Ma.
Rod Digger. That's Rod Digger.
Rod Digger.
that's right, it is Rod
Thank
Digger,
you,
damn.
Rod Digger.
Who's
And you're
Remy
the
Ma?
host.
Hold on. I just want just for my edification. Who's Remy Ma?
Remy Ma was like Papoose and Fat Joe and all.
That's your Terror Squad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And for,
Rod
and,
Digger.
and for the record, Rod Digger was way nastier rhymer than Remy Ma.
And you're Rampage, his cousin.
Rampage was dope.
So
You-
Busta
Yeah.
Rhymes and the Flipmo Squad.
Mo.
Hey, look, I'll be that because you got Rampage, you got Lord Have Mercy, you got Flip Star, you got Baby Shame, you got Rock Marcy, you got Rod Digger.
What about Ludacris and the
Lord Have Mercy was dope.
Oh, Flipstar. That's who I was thinking of.
Flipstar.
Isn't that his cousin?
Rampage is his cousin.
Oh, I thought Flip. I was confusing, no?
What about Ludacris and Disturbing the Peace? What? Oh, come on. early 2000s Ludacris was really dope.
Yes, early 2000s Ludacris was dope.
When he cut off his hair, it's like,
he cut off his power.
I feel
same
like
thing
this
with
is
Busta
like.
Rhymes too.
I feel like
Busta Rhymes is still nasty. You
I
can
feel
cut
like
Busta Rhymes' whole head off.
I've not listened to his latest stuff.
Oh man!
I think it's like immediately after it didn't vibe well with me, but I think I was also in a transitional period.
Scarfigure said, "Lord have mercy, rap like he was imaging
Okay,
Kratos.
now I need to hear
Lord
this.
have mercy.
I feel like
It's time for the evil that you do.
we're salt and pepper, but he's both salt and pepper, and you and I are Spinderellas.
Like we're spinning like together.
Yes.
That's funny as shit.
Oh shit!
Hey, Marcus is Big Daddy Kane with the two backup dancers.
Wait, I got you. I'm Milli Vanilli, and you two are the voices behind Milli Vanilli.
That one, that I like.
That's it right there.
One in the
That's
chamber.
One in the chamber.
One in the chamber.
Always. Locked and loaded.
That I like.
Oh man,
Oh my god.
I was writing that one.
Ain't no half stepping. Ain't no half stepping. What you know about that, Marcus?
Nothing.
Nothing. You know why?
Again, I told you, like 90s rap for me is just like absent. My mom wouldn't let me listen to it, and I never went back to it.
Bruh, that's 80s.
Even worse. If I ain't go back to the 90s, what makes you go back that damn far?
Woo,
The only thing I know from like the 80s is the hip to the hip hop. I think that's 70s.
Oh my god.
Damn.
He's Drake.
To the beat.
He's Drake, and we're the Ghost Riders.
Chill.
That's hilarious.
Oh no.
Let me go wake my son up.
No.
Damn.
Oh man.
I mean, I kind of opened that up though with the Milli Vanilli joke.
You kind of
though.
did. You kind of did.
Oh shit, yo.
Oh my god. That's painful.
That was pretty good though.
That was funny as shit.
Good, though.
That's
was
good stuff.
That was good.
That's hilarious.
As much as I really want Lucas to fix this, this has been really good. Just when you lean right into it, it's like, all right, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what's coming.
This is actually kind of funny. Sometimes you have to take the lumps. It makes for good content.
Take your lumps.
Take the lumps.
I mean, I said this is not going to end well.
No. If I was R. Kelly, this is not ending well for me.
No, it does not.
No.
It is not. It is with you peeing on some 14-year-old.
Oh shit! Oh god! Oh god!
That's how it is. That's how it is.
Well, all right.
Oh god! Hell yeah! Everybody's uncomfortable now.
Yeah, get it removed from all places like Spotify.
Didn't we just get on that?
We sure did.
Allegedly.
She
was 15.
But yes, Kat, you're right. Where R. Kelly failed, we succeeded.
Yes.
And Notcho Friends is now available on Spotify. From what I heard, that was the most difficult one of all the places the show was requested to be. Spotify was requested the most at 1. Only one person requested to be on Spotify. Nobody else said shit.
And we got there.
I mean, mainly because we were like everywhere else anyway. So it's like, hey, you guys gonna be on Spotify? We're working on it.
Yeah.
But we're here now. So we are now on 11 platforms.
Jesus Christ.
11.
That's crazy.
I am telling you, there is no excuse to not be subscribed to the
Does
Notcho Friends
Twitch
podcast.
is Twitch in that 11?
No. So this is the
So we're
11
on
that
12.
Anchor. Yeah. So, all right. So okay, hold on. We'll list them. I'll list them out for you.
Oh,
Sorry.
Jesus.
You all saw my background for a second. You know, it's Linux on it. I actually had to make sure that another one wasn't added since then.
Oh, God.
All right, so we're on 11 according to Anchor.
Okay.
Let's review profile. So we're on Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Breaker, Castbox, Google Play Music, Overcast, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, Spotify, Stitcher. When WatchOS 5 comes out, you can listen to us on your watch. You can listen to us on your Apple speaker, the Siri speaker, whatever the fuck, the HomePod.
We're everywhere.
You can listen to it in your car on Google, on CarPlay and Android Auto. But I imagine you need apps for that. They just mentioned that on Anchor, so I don't know. Again, there are many other podcast catchers to where you can subscribe to the RSS feed. You can go to MajorsHouse.com to find the show. You can go to YouTube.com.
It's all about Major.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Go to the leader's website to find it.
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
Go to DianaRoss.com and you'll find the podcast.
Wow. Fuck you guys.
You diva.
Suck my dick from the back.
Oh my God.
Of course, you can follow us NotchoFriends.com. That'll take you again to Anchor.
I think the picture it should be of us standing behind Marcus, just peeking out from behind his shoulders.
I don't know how to make that.
Okay, you guys should put on the same outfit, and he should wear like something like sequins in the front with his name emblazoned across the top. MajorLinux, and in little tiny words like "and the Majorettes."
Shouldn't it be the Notcho Friends? MajorLinux and the Notcho Friends.
We're gonna throw J Dukes through a barbershop window.
Oh, I'm dying.
You can also catch us on YouTube and here on Twitch as well, live.
We're
and
everywhere.
VOD.
But Marcus, where can they find us on YouTube?
You can search for Notcho Friends in the search bar on YouTube, and it should pull up a playlist of Notcho Friends episodes.
But Marcus, if we were looking for account specific channels,
what's the channel, Marcus?
There isn't one that currently exists.
Oh, there is a channel that holds the Notcho Friends.
Yes, technically, but it
playlist.
is not. But it is
What
not.
is it?
It is not Notcho Friends.
There's one channel that has a Notcho Friends, but one channel.
But it's not a
Don't
Notcho
do that.
Friends specific channel. So if you would like to look for the Notcho Friends podcast, I do recommend that you search for Notcho Friends on the YouTube search bar. You should be able to find them there.
Okay, all right, yeah.
He's gonna throw him like Uncle Phil tosses jazz.
Ah!
Oh man.
Oh man. Marcus,
Yes.
man, we love you, man.
Thank you.
Don't say we. Don't say we.
Damn.
We love Marcus.
Don't
All right.
assume my feelings.
Yeah.
Respect her agency. Damn.
We.
It's funny, like for me to be like the head of this show,
Yep.
I get the most hate. I don't understand it.
Oh.
For me
Oh
to
my
be the
God.
head of this show, I get the most fucking hate. I do not understand it. I never will.
Dude, all the hate, man. All the hate. It ain't nothing but love, man.
Once again.
Marcus,
Yes.
Give me a hug, man.
All right.
All right. I may or may not. I may or may not have some type of love.
See, she loves you.
We'll find out Saturday.
She loves you, man. She loves you.
I do. I keep coming back.
You do. This is why I love you, and I love you too, Jimmy.
I keep coming back. I keep coming back for the abuse. It's fine.
Wait, what abuse?
I'm trying to figure out what abuse she's talking about.
I'm the one getting fucking beat up over here.
The abuse that
Yeah, go ahead.
the abuse that Marcus
I can tell she
endured.
isn't your favorite Nacho friend anymore because you showed up in my chat like being on my side. And I'm like, yo, nah, I don't want that heat.
First of all, I already explained to Nino that I am lazy. I do not help with anything. I'm lazy. So, of course, I'm not. I didn't even show up to help Marcus move. He asked us to help move, and I said no.
I didn't even ask him. I said, look, just come over here and just stand around.
No.
Honestly, I would have needed that.
Oh man.
I would have needed that. So please just help. Just keep me
Somebody
because I'm gonna die.
Hashtag help me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I'm lazy. I don't hitching my wagon to the Justin Timberlake of the insane.
Damn.
Oh shit.
I mean,
I guess I'm Joey Fatone then. Joey Fat One.
I mean,
My sister got mad at me when I kept calling him that.
Joey Fat One?
Yes.
Even though, wait, Anino, even though I'm not your favorite Nacho friender, we can still talk on Messenger, right?
What about professional LARPing?
Fuck you.
Man, fuck out of here.
Oh, okay, good. As long as we can keep
besmirching
conversations going, because I like to see the updates on your house and stuff like that. So, all right. I don't have to be the favorite. As long
Oh,
as
speaking
we
of which,
still be
too, Google Wi-Fi, it works. It's amazing.
Google Wi-Fi?
Yes. If you set it up correctly. I set it up wrong. I was like, oh, what the fuck? But I finally got it working today, so. That's gonna do it for us this evening. Cat, Left Shark. Outside of Saturday, what you got going on this week?
Asshole.
Any professional LARPing you're watching?
Go.
You see, that's that bullshit.
Actually, Sunday there is an event happening that I will be watching on the WWE Network.
That it is.
The Professional LARPers channel.
Hey.
It's so I can't even.
I can only take so much of your blasphemous besmirching.
This is great. I finally found something to fight this.
Oh.
Thank you, Xavier Woods.
I will get you for this, Marcus Summers.
Hey.
Word.
If it's the last thing I do.
Hey.
And your little dog too.
This was all Xavier Woods' fault.
I can't even.
Like when he said it, it's like, yeah, I gotta show them this. Proof. Just proof.
Whatever.
It's good.
Whatever. No, I have. Oh, I'm bringing food to the Extra Life marathon.
Is it a surprise, or are you gonna tell us?
Oh no, I could tell. I mean, I didn't know if you guys wanted to know. I'm bringing stuff to make sandwiches with to try to save some money because I feel like I don't know, like Jimmy John's is cool and everything, but I'd rather make my own sandwiches. And I'm making.
She doesn't want Jimmy John. She wants kitty cats.
Yes. Bologna and cheese in a hot plate. Do it.
Hey, wait. I like my bologna cold. I don't like fried bologna.
Ew, I don't like bologna.
See,
I'm not bringing bologna.
Hard times, man.
That's hard. Yeah.
Gross. I'm making a ziti. I'm just gonna ignore that and keep going. I'm making a ziti and yellow rice and baked chicken.
Ooh.
You know, we're not gonna make it through 12 hours. We're
Why?
gonna pass out. Yo, oh
You're
shit.
bringing a feast. Well, cat like to eat apparently.
I love to eat. Food is life. Yes, there'll be.
We're gonna be good. We're gonna be good.
Because there's a microwave there at the nest.
I think there's a
so-
fucking stove there. I don't know if
There
we're
is a-
allowed to
there's-
use it
there's a-
though.
There's a straight range there.
Yeah.
Oh, is there?
Are we allowed to use it though? I don't think so.
I thought we were
I
able
don't-
to use the microwave at
Yeah,
least.
the microwave at least.
Yeah, we can use the microwave.
Yeah, I'm cooking everything here and
Oh,
bringing it
okay.
so we can reheat it over there.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm cooking everything here
Okay.
and then just reheating everything over there.
All right. So is that everything else? Well, that's Saturday.
Yeah, and then
Anything for the rest of the
Sunday.
week?
No, and then Sunday I'm just doing the wrestling.
The wrestling
The pro
Event.
LARPing.
Go fuck yourself.
where it'll be where me, Cat, and the Nino are gonna messaging each other.
Word.
Talking about how
LARPers.
awesome it is. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, and you're gonna be left out
That's
Yeah,
okay.
you are.
because you won't be respecting.
I mean,
Nino, are you gonna watch on Sunday so we can talk
Me.
like we did last
I
time?
was-
Oh yeah.
I had fun. That was a lot of fun talking to Nino about it. We messaged back and forth about the event, but yeah, Nino, we could do that again. But I didn't know, Jimmy, if you were going to a friend's house, so that's why I didn't message you.
Oh no. I'll be right here.
Oh, okay. So then
also
I'll
just
message.
hop in Discord, just talk live.
Because then
So then that means
talking.
you're gonna try to jump into it and then try.
No, I'll be too busy doing my own thing. Thank you.
Oh, you ain't got nothing to do. You ain't got nothing.
Well, I mean, if we do the Discord thing, we won't be able to hear like the announcers and things that are being said. If we text, we can hear what's
Just
being
open up
said.
my-
Marcus, don't try to take over what we're doing, okay? Just mind your own business.
Okay, I'll go back to
Hell, maybe we'll start a Google Hangout and stream it on Twitch. And just not.
Ooh.
Would you like that? Would you like that? Huh?
I missed it. I was too busy getting yelled at by Cat. It sounded dirty. That's what. Oh damn.
Oh jeez.
Oh my god.
Oh god. You know it goes here, then it goes.
I mean, dirty
does,
as in like
it
it was
does.
bad, not like dirty as like raunchy.
Oh,
I'm sorry. It was a poor choice of words on my part.
it was. It was because I was not ready.
So I mean, Jimmy, you have the floor. What were you saying?
Nope, I'm good.
Wow. This motherfucker throws massive amounts of shade, misses the mark, and it won't repeat it.
Shade.
So is that it for you, Kat?
Yes, that's everything for me.
All right.
I got
Mr.
nothing else.
J Deuce.
Yes.
What you got going on?
I'm doing the same damn thing Cat is doing, except bringing food to the marathon.
Oh, I thought you were going to bring the bologna.
I mean, I can. I bring a bologna hot plate in a heartbeat. I mean, I bring some red Kool-Aid.
Hey.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yes.
Hell yes. Red, because red is a flavor, y'all.
Yes.
It is.
All
Red is a flavor.
Yes.
Red is a flavor. What's the red? Is it tropical punch? Is it cherry? Is it blackjack? Motherfucker, it's
It's
red.
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 Fuck out of here, man.
Got it.
And that's it?
And Sunday, I'll be partaking in the WWE pay-per-view.
The Pro LARPing pay-per-view event.
Yeah, okay.
I hate you so
Yeah,
much.
you
It
know,
like
it's
hurts me every time.
it's shit like that. It's shit like that right there.
Yeah.
Does it sound like moist in your ears?
You know what,
Yeah,
man?
it's
You
just
know what?
annoying.
It's moist.
See,
Ew.
you see, that right there might have earned a drop kick.
We still need to figure out what we're going to do Saturday, gaming-wise.
I thought we were gonna do the same thing we did last time because I'm not bringing my computer. I'm just bringing my Xbox.
Try to take over the world.
We're just going to try to 50 round horror mode? Is that what you're saying?
We could.
Well, I feel like I've conquered that.
Stop.
We can go back to the division.
Is the Division Play Anywhere title?
No,
No, it's not. Got to bring the Xbox.
it's on Game Pass though.
Killing Floor. Hell, I'd be down for that. Yeah.
I'm not gonna suggest my game.
What's your game?
No.
Suggest it.
What is it?
Say it.
Mm-mm.
Get your father.
Actually, I need.
What game is it?
Dude, I was supposed to be starting to play Wildlands on PC.
I got it. I mean, I just started and I really got any.
We still need to finish the Division and then play A Way Out.
Yeah, we got a backlog.
We do. How was it that we on our show have a backlog?
I told him to wait that we're
Little
almost
stuff.
done.
Yeah,
I
little
told him
stuff.
to wait and he won't. He's just.
Well, look, I'm down for Wildlands, man.
But see, Cat doesn't have it on PC.
I do
Oh,
not have it on
jeez.
PC.
But is that it for you, Jimmy?
Yep, that's it, man.
All right. So I also will be over at the Nest on Saturday doing some extra live streaming stuff, raising some fun for the
Yay.
kids.
The
So
children.
please tune in, share, donate. I will be probably fighting a food coma brought on by Cat
Mm-hmm.
instead of watching the pro LARPing event that you have to pay for.
I hate you guys.
I don't appreciate your tone.
I might be buying a entertainment center and trying to redo my office again.
Is this our road trip?
No, because again, like I can get it at Walmart. If you wanna come to my house and help me reset up some stuff, that'd be great too.
I don't set
I'm
up.
gonna simmer down.
I don't set up things. I don't
Okay.
set up things. I don't do kinds of things.
I mean, we could turn on a voice recorder and just like listen to the hilarity that ensues. Or maybe set up a camera somewhere and record a montage. I don't know.
Let's do it.
Play furniture. Don't judge.
Boo this man, Nino. Boo him. Boo the shadow.
Again,
Oh.
what I am seeing on the other side of this monitor, I am not a fan of. Anywho, it's just terrible. Y'all seen pictures of that shit. It's passable, but it is not. Just no.
Just so bright.
But yeah, other than that, I don't think I've got much of anything either. It's just still more or less more setting up stuff in the house, trying to make sure all that stuff is good. But I was gonna start streaming next week, but I think I'm gonna postpone streaming until I feel okay being in this space, because right now it's just causing too much dread, and I just can't focus on streaming right now. I can't. It's just too overwhelming. Still at least 2 months away from moving in, so I can't say shit. I mean, while my house was ready to move in, I had to spend $2,100 to replace a hot water heater today.
God.
They did not install the right one, so apparently
God.
it had been leaking. It had been leaking like small traces of carbon monoxide.
Oh no.
So
Okay,
the guy came
well.
over, he turned it off, called me and said, "Look, you can do whatever you want when I leave here, but I turn this shit off and recommend that you do not turn it off if you want to live."
Oh my
Okay.
God.
I was like,
All right.
yeah.
I
I
guess
don't need
that's
hot
pretty
water right
sound
now.
advice.
Like, life is better than hot water, sure.
Yeah,
That wasn't
Yeah.
even really getting that hot.
that is sound advice.
Yeah. And then now we found out we had to replace a refrigerator, and the same guy who replaced the hot water heater, he fixed the wiring in the bathroom next door.
Mm-hmm.
He fixed the wiring, but as soon as he turned the light switch on, something shorted in the light fixture and started to catch on fire. Of course, this is the same electrician that you want to talk to on Discord.
This one.
But yeah, again, I fix computers for a living, not wiring in houses. So fuck that. When he's catching on fire, I was like, yeah, like I'd imagine that my whole house would have burned down if I did it. So yeah, soon we're gonna get some blinds in here. The reason why this is so tight in is because like I've got a sheet that's over here that's covering my window, so nobody can see in the room.
Oh,
But it's sheer, so people see me anyway.
oh my god, that's genius.
They were sheer in the bedroom too, and we didn't know till the next day.
Oh my god.
We had to quickly tear them down and put up thicker sheets.
Bless your hearts.
So,
I can still see you.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're having somebody come out Monday to measure the windows to put blinds in. So, like, hopefully once they do that too, it'll actually keep the house cooler. Because right now the sun is just shining through the window, and those sheets are not blocking that sun. So
Yeah, I bet.
it's getting really hot. Thank you, the Scarfinger, for that follow.
Yay.
Yay. Well, yep, that's it for me. It's just housing stuff until everything is right, I guess. But at least I'm back with the green screen. So
There he is. He's back with the green screen.
I told you guys
with the greenest of greens.
I told you guys that I would be ready for the show.
And you were.
And you were. Congratulations.
I commend you on
that was the goal, at least.
Yep, I commend you on being able to get your mansion straightened out fast enough to join us on the podcast.
Son of a bitch.
Good job. Proud of you.
Yep.
You know what?
Maybe one day, if this podcast really takes off, we'll be able to have a garage as big as yours.
Whatever. If this, like, when this podcast really takes off, you'll see less and less of us because, you know, we're just back up.
Right. You're
Wow.
right. Because
You know, I was
then
feeling good
at that
about
point,
that. I was feeling so good about that until she put that last part in. Because you notice she said when, not if. So it's like she has faith in the podcast,
but
it sounds like she doesn't.
Sooner or later,
she's
the
making
lead
it seem like she won't be a
becomes-
part of it later.
Now,
The lead singer becomes a solo act at some point,
word.
and then the two backup dancers become like the fucking Mr. Raj. Wrestling reference.
That's it. He's the
Man,
man.
And Mr.
These
Raj.
professional
We're the
LARPers are
Miss-
real famous. There it
We
goes.
are the.
It's like dousing a flame. Oh shit, she's actually just frozen.
Damn. Oh,
Hello? Damn, like did the professional LARPer just like crash her internet? Look, I was worried. It's like, yo, is Jimmy frozen? No, he's not.
we are the B team.
Oh shit! Damn, I like doused her entire internet with LARP.
Yes. She's rebooted her whole house again.
Oh, fuck this! No, I'm gonna get this nigga. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna cook this. It's the last thing I do. I mean, I'm holding off until she gets back so we can sign off. But damn.
I mean, she's like frozen. I mean, she's straight
is.
up like
I thought I had her.
right at the.
I thought I had her until I realized, like, oh no, she's frozen. Oh my god! And there's
Man, she's gone. Damn it! She almost made it. She almost made it almost made it without having some kind of hiccup.
and she was trying hard too. Like, tell her, look, nobody else is on the internet. You don't need to sit here and read a fucking book.
He's the Power Ranger. You two are VR true.
Oh my god. Oh shit, yeah, she's god.
Wow. I mean, she is toast.
Hold on. Any closing thoughts?
Oh, her old shit just quit.
Oh my god. Yes. Yeah, it's just like a. But wait, if there's an X on that I feel like that means something happened to our computer, not the wireless.
I thought I missed something.
Because I feel like the wireless on Windows 10 looks different if you don't have a connection. Damn it. Just damn it.
Go home, read it to the class.
Kat's final thought is, hopefully I won't get fired from the Marcus show anytime soon.
Even in the afterlife, she's jamming you.
So I'm gonna say it right here, right now, Kat. You were fired from the MajorsHouse show, but you'll always have a place at the Notcho Friends podcast. You will always have a place at the Notcho Friends podcast, but don't bother coming back to the MajorsHouse show. You're fired.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
You're fired.
You're fired.
You're fired.
You're fired. You're fired. J Dukes, any last thoughts?
You know what? It's been a real good show, man. It's been an outstanding show. I'm happy to be right, Shark. It's the you know, it's I feel like this is where my career begins and ends. But I'll take it.
No.
I will take it.
Again, this show would not be possible if it was not for Kat and Jimmy. Again, all I have to do are show you the fucking numbers on this channel. Ain't nobody coming to see me. No, let me hold on. Let's get serious for a second. Turn off the music and I'm gonna look right in the camera.
Oh shit.
Ain't nobody come to see me on any individual shit that I ever done on twitch.tv/MajorLinux. Nobody's watching a VOD. Nobody's watching shit on YouTube. Nobody was listening to the solo podcast when I was doing that. Nobody. So ain't nobody coming here to fucking see me. This is not my show. Never has been and never will be. I hope that the Notcho Friends will continue in my absence. And the only reason why I am here is because I'm the one who has the technical knowledge to run a fucking podcast right now. I have built-in job security on this damn show. The only reason why I'm here is because I'm the only one who has to turn the knobs and slide the sliders.
Oh god.
Nobody is here to see me. This is not my show. Oh my god. Did nobody care about Katy Perry? Because we still are talking about the left and right fucking shark.
That man's got a point. But more so the left shark.
So, except for the exception is Black Kev. Black Kev has been here for a while. Thank you. You reminded me. I am sorry, Black Kev. You have been here for a while. Hashtag never lost.
Never lost.
Never lost. But yeah. We've had like 11 to 12 people in this channel tonight. Only Black Kev will return if I stream tomorrow. That is my final thought. That is my final thought for the night.
Damn. That shit was pretty serious. That shit was pretty.
It wasn't.
Serious.
It wasn't meant to be serious.
That shit was
like any other time. Like I'll be bitching and complaining about that. Like damn. Like nobody comes to my fucking streams. But I am glad. I am seriously glad that people do come here and they are enjoying this content.
I'm glad they are too, man. I love doing it, man. This is my fun right here. I love this.
Yeah, like
I love this.
Again, have this show as the motivation for me to finish setting things up. Because like I gotta be here Wednesday. I gotta tear this shit down, move it to my house. I gotta set it back up because I need to be here Wednesday. I have to be.
Yep.
If I miss today, excuse me. If I missed today, like I'd have been off.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have been off. But yeah. Oh, I won't be back to personal streaming for a while. But that's gonna be a minute. Would you come your fucking streams were off 10? Let's up working stream. What's up, Goldfish Jaw? But that's going to do it for us this evening. Of course, if you're listening to the podcast, you can catch us at twitch.tv/MajorLinux each and every Wednesday night at 8:30-ish p.m. And of course, if you're listening to us live now, you could definitely subscribe to us at NotchoFriends.com, where you can find us on 11 platforms, not including RSS, where you can put it into your podcatcher of choice. You can catch archive videos on Twitch immediately after the show and on YouTube the day after. So, like, there are plenty of places. We do love and appreciate your support. Like, again, I may joke about views and shit. Like, it's whatever. It's because you guys are coming in, you're watching, you're interacting with the show, either offline or online during the streams. It's the reason why we do this. It's the reason why outside of the fact that we're just three friends who just love to just joke on each other constantly.
Cutting up.
Yeah, so thank you so much again, Jimmy. Thank you for putting the link in the chat. Of course, you can follow Jimmy on Twitch.
Yes, you can.
You can click his name in the chat there. You can go to twitch.tv/JDukes. You can follow him on Twitter at twitter.com/JDukes. Of course, you got the High Heel Gamer whose internet is an ass.
You're an ass.
Hey,
there she is.
Well, we were talking about your internet, not you. We got Cat back.
Welcome to the show, Cat.
Thank you.
So while you were gone, I did fire you.
Oh, I believe it.
From the MajorsHouse show.
I believe it.
Because you always have a spot here on Notcho Friends.
Oh, guess sweet.
So yes, you can catch the High Heel Gamer, the Oprah the Nerd World, twitch.tv/the High Heel Gamer, or twitter.com/High Heeled Gamer.
Yes.
Of course, the links to these and many others will be down in the show notes for the show. Definitely shouts out to the Scarfinger. Definitely check out his show, Scarcasm Live, with him and Awakened Heathen. I was a guest on their show 2 weeks ago. And shout out to Lewis and his show with his co-host. You know, they do amazing work. But Lewis is the star of All Up in Your Geek. Listen to his it's amazing. And you know, the other hosts, you know, they say good things too. But definitely listen to Lewis's show, All Up in Your Geek.
All Up in Your Geek.
All Up in Your Geek, starring Lewis, aka Puerto Rican Judo, and then his co-host. I'm sorry, I had to pay that back. I had to pay that back. Curse you bought upon my house.
Bob and Derek are the other two. Are the right and left sharks of his world.
Or the Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel.
Oh my god.
Yes. Oh.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate that. I mean, I speak for myself. I don't know about Jimmy or Kat, but
I appreciate it.
Yeah. So there you go.
As do I.
All right. Left and right, shark has spoken.
Right there.
Spliff and Rod Digger have made themselves known.
Those are my moves.
Oh my god.
The Pips have spoken. The Funky Bunch.
The Funky Bunch.
My Ghost Riders.
Ghost Rider.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning into the Notcho Friends episode number 14, aka Titty Me 2, Dairy Boogaloo. And shouts out to Anino. Oh yeah, so I'm sorry, and I'm leaving somebody else. Anino. Shouts out to Anino for one, the title, and for that in-depth discussion about the Good Wars 2 stuff. That's right, yes. 1-4, episode 1-4.
1-4
of the Notcho Friends podcast. I'm eventually gonna get it right.
One day.
One day. But yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in. Of course, it's been your boy Mark Summers, MajorLinux, MajorsHouse.com. Thank you all for tuning in. Of course, you guys could have been anywhere in the world. You could have been watching any stream in the world, couldn't have listened to any podcast, but you chose to be here with us and joining in with all the fun. And we really do appreciate that from the bottom of my heart, of our hearts, not just mine.
Oh, not just his now. Not just his.
Oh my god.
Is now.
Not just his. Okay. There's 3 hearts involved here.
Word.
All right. But the lead heart.
The lead heart.
Yes. How many hearts do sharks have?
None. That's why they're vicious killers.
Yeah, they're just soulless, marauding murderers.
Yeah. But thank you so much, everybody. Of course, all I've got left to say to you and people is, I love you. Peace. Out.
Deuces. Right shark out.
Left shark out.